Civfr, да, вот так вот у них называется.
То есть над нами вот канал, там сейчас будут... Auguthy, will you do drafts, or who remembers how to do it? The way One Hollow did it.
Oh, I know.
You know, okay.
First, we have to flip a coin, and whoever wins gets the first ban.
He can choose if he wants first ban.
Oh yeah,
or
yeah, he can
first
choose,
pick.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do flip coin then. Еще монетку будем кинуть. I think you can flip coin in this channel.
Yeah.
Russia against Civfr.
Is Hungary still default ban? Or do
Yes, Hungary is the only default ban.
Even with the nerfs? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so heads or tails, maybe Deluxe?
Heads.
Okay, so we can choose if we. So it goes like this: one ban, then two bans, and then one last ban, and.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Мы хотим first pick или два пика сделать?
Я думаю, два пика лучше.
After that, it's gonna be draft 9 for 9 pools, and you pick the pools.
Yes, by four nations.
Yeah.
Так что, надо расходиться, наверное, по комнатам.
Okay, we go to our team.
Sure.
Okay, good luck everyone.
Good luck, have fun.
Good luck.
Пошли во вторую команду, Качечка тоже может.
Я.
I don't think... Мне не кажется, это правильно.
Auguthy, can you throw our streamer temporarily to our channel? And later he will come here just for drafts for now.
Sure. Bon, mais bonjour tout le monde, c'est Auguthy qui est là. Vous voyez pas encore mon visage, c'est normal. Ça s'en vient. Ce qui se passe, tout simplement, c'est qu'il y a le draft et les choses qui se font. Donc, l'équipe russe veut le first pick. On va bientôt avoir Cocasta avec nous. Donc, les Russes ont décidé d'avoir... désolé, je suis en train de regarder le en même temps. Donc, il y a un petit délai là-dessus. Les Russes ont décidé d'avoir le premier pick, ce qui veut dire que les Français doivent bannir en premier. Donc, le processus, je le rappelle pour tout le monde, c'est tout simplement d'avoir Team 1 qui va bannir une civilisation. Ensuite, les Russes ici vont bannir 2, les Français vont bannir 1. Ensuite, les Russes vont choisir un des drafts. Et ensuite, les Français 2 drafts, les Russes 2 drafts, les Français 2 drafts encore, et finalement les Russes la dernière draft, tout simplement. Alors, un ban du Mali, super stratégique comme ban en fait, la part de Deluxe Philippe. Mali qui est en général banni à cause de l'or qu'on gagne dans une partie. On va aller vérifier que tout en fait est correct dans le lobby aussi, en théorie ça va bien aller. Donc, comme vous pouvez voir, j'ai mis la page Discord ici qui donne en fait la réaction live de ce qui se passe. On va faire un petit peu de publicité là-dessus quand même pour le match qui commence. J'en profite. On va aller peut-être faire la publicité chez Civfr en fait. Quoi qu'il n'y a pas beaucoup de gens à date, c'est un dimanche. C'est normal qu'il n'y ait pas beaucoup de gens qui se connectent tout de suite sur le stream, ça devrait arriver. Peut-être faire un peu de petit pub aussi sur CTL. On va faire ça. Donc, les Russes sont toujours en réflexion ici. Ils répondent avec la Corée comme ban. Donc, à date, il y a 2 bans total. Il manque un autre ban pour les Russes. On va voir comment ça va fonctionner. Ça devrait pas être trop long. Là, une fois que les bans puis que les pools sortent, là, on va avoir beaucoup plus d'informations de qu'est-ce qui va se faire des deux côtés. C'est tout à fait normal en fait qu'en début de partie, il y a un petit délai pour que tout ça se remette en branle. Ne vous inquiétez pas, ça s'en vient. Donc on va aller faire un peu de publicité. Pendant ce temps-là, on va la faire, je pense, dans General Chat tout simplement. Et le deuxième ban qui sort de la Russie, qui est la Nubie. Donc à date, il n'y a plus aucun ban de disponible pour les Russes. Ils ont banni Corée Nubie. Corée qui est un pick qui en général est relativement safe en équipe parce que tu as un très bon timing pour les watch-ups. Puis c'est très simple d'avoir aussi de relativement une bonne science sans trop investir dans les campus. Puis si jamais vous êtes un peu à l'écart, en général, vous êtes capable d'avoir une très 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 bonne partie puis aller dans l'espace avant tout le monde. Par contre, la Nubie, un ban vraiment à cause de leurs archers Pitati, en fait, tout simplement, qui peut faire en sorte que si vous êtes sur la frontière, en fait, si vous êtes à côté d'un adversaire, vous êtes capable de vraiment s'arranger pour qu'il n'ait absolument aucun impact sur la partie. Donc c'est un ban très 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 militaire. On va aller mettre ça ici. Et voilà, les streams commencent à se mettre en branle. Tout est presque prêt. Et on va regarder le dernier ban pour la France. Là, ils ont changé d'endroit pour la section, c'est pour ça que ça va très 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 bas. Et finalement, un ban 1K. Donc on voit que les Français en fait jouent relativement safe avec ces deux bans-ci. Les 1K qu'on sait sont très forts parce qu'en général, vous avez un territoire qui est facile à défendre avec vos montagnes. Et très fréquemment, puisque vous avez un territoire vraiment très très simple à défendre, dans ce cas-là, ça veut dire que vous avez beaucoup d'aluminium et beaucoup d'avions. On va aller faire la draft. Et puis finalement un cas. Oups. Et voilà, voici la draft qui sort. Donc, le principe maintenant, c'est que chacune des équipes va devoir prendre 4 groupes de civilisation, ce qui veut dire qu'au final, il y aura un groupe qui ne sera jamais pris. On a ici joueurs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, ainsi comme ça. Ça se fait très, très, très bien. Puis en général, les joueurs qui choisissent leur groupe le prennent en fonction des civilisations qu'ils veulent jouer. Donc, si par exemple, on sait que dans telle équipe, ils veulent absolument jouer l'Amérique, ils vont prendre le play U6 pour commencer. Donc, ça va faire... en ce moment, c'est la... On va aller vérifier, c'est qui prend ça? Oui, donc c'est les Russes qui prennent un groupe. Ensuite, les Français vont en prendre 2. Les Russes vont prendre 2. Les Français vont en prendre 2. Et finalement, les Russes vont prendre le dernier groupe qui va rester. Puis honnêtement, à regarder la distribution des groupes, il y a vraiment des choses qui peuvent être très, très, très intéressantes qui sortent de cela. Donc, j'ai vraiment de voir ce que ça va donner. On a... je vous ai introduit aussi les joueurs en même temps. On a Civfr, Priz, en fait, qui joue souvent un peu un chef d'équipe, un joueur très, très, très solide de l'équipe française qui joue dans la majorité des tournois, en fait. Deluxe Philippe, potentiellement un des meilleurs joueurs français qui existe aussi dans Civfr. Il nous bat souvent des records. Un joueur qui joue très, très scientifique en général, avec beaucoup de campus, qui aime donc les civilisations qui sont capables donc de faire un peu de sim. D'historique est un peu plus un frontline, on pourrait dire, quelqu'un qui est un peu plus agressif, qui veut garder la pression sur l'équipe adverse. Puis Milambert, un joueur qui est un peu solide pour faire un peu tout, en fait, n'importe quel rôle, peu importe où est-ce qu'il va arriver. Donc maintenant, on attend toujours la part de Slay leur pick. On a, pour l'équipe russe, Dagger, ok, joueur qui est vraiment très 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 solide en fait, qui a fait beaucoup de CCC pour plusieurs équipes auparavant. Donc en général, c'est un joueur qui lui-même est très agressif, mais qui joue sur des très bons timings. Et joueur 5, attends, c'est pas choisi. Ok, on a Kachechka, je pense qu'il va être mon co-caster. Je sais pas exactement qu'est-ce qu'il a l'intention de faire. Pour l'instant, il est avec son équipe. Odin, lui, je le connais un peu moins, mais je pense que c'est un joueur qui joue un peu plus sim. Donc, Odin, c'est un joueur russe encore. Simplemas, un joueur qui est vraiment très, très, très solide sur la majorité des situations, qui joue relativement agressif aussi. Puis finalement, Slay, qui est le leader de l'équipe russe, en fait, qui va essayer de diriger son équipe vers la victoire. Donc, officiel, l'équipe russe a choisi le joueur 7. En fait, j'en profite pour mettre peut-être un peu de musique en background. Tout de suite, ça va être fait avant d'aller rentrer dans les pics et bans. Ça m'étonne quand même que le caster russe veut rester avec son équipe. Peut-être que c'est ça l'objectif en ce moment. On va aller regarder. On va aller mettre un peu de musique, peut-être civilisation. Ça va être plus simple comme ça, civilisation 6. Et voilà, désolé pour le truc vraiment très fort qui part. Donc, joueur 7, Australie, Brésil, France, Japon. Moi, je pense que c'est très, très, très stratégique en fait d'avoir obtenu le joueur 7. On sait que l'Australie, c'est une des meilleures civilisations de Deluxe Philippe. Puis ils sont aussi très, très, très solides sur le Brésil, par exemple. Priz, une de ses meilleures civilisations, c'est le Japon. Donc, c'est vraiment un pic contre Civfr qui a été pris, qui en même temps donne toutes sortes d'options de sim et de civilisations qui sont relativement simples d'usage en partie d'équipe. J'ai un message venant nous. Bon, Vanolo qui m'aide en plus dans l'organisation, c'est super ça. Donc, équipe 7, joueur 7. Au final, avec le Japon, vous savez que le Japon, c'est un passe-partout. Tu peux avoir des superbes routes commerciales avec ça, avec autant des ports qu'avec des plateformes commerciales. N'importe quel bonus d'adjacency de proximité fonctionne très 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 bien. Donc ça peut être soit la banque, soit faire beaucoup de sciences, faire beaucoup de culture, peu importe ce que vous avez besoin de faire, un pic très 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 flexible. 6 et 4 choisis par l'équipe française. Donc l'équipe française qui choisit donc Aztèque, Canada, Pays-Bas et Grèce. Pericles, moi je pense que c'est pour justement sécuriser une Grèce. Je pense que c'est l'objectif du pic. Quoique l'Aztèque peut avoir certains usages, même les Pays-Bas en général. Ça m'étonnerait qu'on voit le Canada, mais bon, c'est une option pour l'équipe de Civfr ici. Et 6, on voit ici l'Amérique, l'Égypte, Gandhi et la Géorgie. L'Amérique, un des pics les plus puissants qui existent en partie d'équipe, justement à cause du plus 5 de combat de force qui existe, qui est là. Gandhi, relativement priorisé à cause de l'usure de guerre en fait. Il faut savoir que les équipes vont rester en guerre pendant des heures et des heures. Donc c'est très 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 logique de l'avoir pris. Aussi la Géorgie, on sait que Deluxe Philippe est vraiment très solide sur la Géorgie, que Priz lui est très solide sur l'Égypte, donc pic très stratégique. L'Égypte qui a été beaucoup buffé dans la dernière version du mode, hein, je vous rappelle, avec beaucoup plus de production. Donc c'est bien meilleur que ce que c'était auparavant. Bon, maintenant, pour l'équipe russe, on a le joueur 1 et le joueur 3 qui sont choisis. Joueur 1 ici, Khmer, Mapuche, Scythe et Zoulou. Bon, moi ce que ça me dit, c'est surtout, je pense que ça va être pour les Scythes et les Zoulous, sachant que les Russes aiment beaucoup jouer les Zoulous. Ça m'étonnerait pas du tout de le voir arriver. Quoique le Khmer, il y a quand même un ou deux joueurs qui savent très bien jouer du côté russe. Donc j'ai vraiment hâte de voir ce que ça va donner. Les Mapuche, ils sont aussi connus pour avoir joué le match à plusieurs reprises. Donc je suis vraiment curieux. En fait, c'est s'il y a une équipe qui peut faire fonctionner les Mapuche en équipe, c'est probablement les Russes. Ils connaissent les timings, ils connaissent comment utiliser le Mapuche en général, ça fonctionne très bien. Et ça va très très vite, on va aller passer très vite rapidement. Les pics 3 pour les Russes, Chandragupta, Russie, Phénicie et Allemagne, encore 4 très bons pics. L'équipe française qui va pour 5 et 9, donc Gorko, Écosse, Sumer et Suède. Alors peut-être que la Suède est maintenant bloquée pour être sûr qu'il n'y ait pas de cheese avec la victoire diplomatique, qui est maintenant possible. Et puis le 9, c'était la Chine et Léonore, Maori et Rome. Moi je pense qu'encore c'est un bloc pour le Maori et pour Rome, fort probablement. On ne veut pas de voir les Russes jouer ces deux civilisations-là. Moi je remarque tout de suite que dans la draft de Civfr, les deux Grèce y sont présentes, en plus de la Géorgie et même la Chine à la limite. Ça veut donc dire que probablement qu'il va avoir besoin d'une situation très 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 culturelle du côté Civfr pour essayer d'avoir le contrôle des cités-états plus la partie avance. Ils ont plusieurs bonnes options qui leur restent, mais ça va être je pense une draft un peu plus difficile du côté des Russes. Et finalement les Russes comme dernier pick prennent le 2, ce qui veut donc dire que l'Angleterre, l'Indonésie, Perse et la Pologne sont prises vraiment. Je pense pas que les Russes ont l'intention de jouer aucune de ces 4 civilisations-là, mais en même temps, on peut peut-être les voir une de ceux-là en last pick, dépendamment des picks du français, on verra bien. Alors voici les drafts officiels pour les Russes. L'Australie, le Brésil, la France, le Japon, le Khmer, le Mapuche, les Scythes, les Zoulous, Chandragupta de l'Inde, l'Allemagne, la Phénicie, Russie, Angleterre, Indonésie, Perse et Pologne. Et ensuite, pour les Français, on a l'Amérique, l'Égypte, Gandhi de l'Inde, Géorgie, Aztèque, Canada, Pays-Bas, Pericles et Gorgo, les deux pour la Grèce, l'Écosse, Sumer, Suède, Chine, Éléonore, qui, si je vous rappelle, sont les deux Éléonore sur CPL, Maori et Rome. Donc, le match est sur le point de commencer. Ça a été assez rapide au final. On va aller regarder ici si tout est correct. Ça a l'air que tout a l'air bien correct. Je vais aller prendre ma situation favorite, peut-être pour le cast. On va aller prendre... ben quoi qu'on va attendre de voir qu'est-ce qu'ils vont choisir. Pour être sûr de ne pas prendre un dirigeant en double. Au cas où les paramètres n'avaient pas été mis corrects pour la partie. Bon, on va aller regarder ici. Finalement, dernier regard ici au draft. Je vous laisse encore quelques secondes là-dessus. On va bientôt voir les picks des équipes qui vont sortir. Ça devrait pas trop tarder. Donc, un match qui est très très anticipé. On est rendu au round 3, semaine 3. À date, chacune des équipes ont une victoire, une défaite. Ça veut donc dire que ce match-ci peut, en théorie, donner la première place à une des équipes en ce moment dans les résultats. Sachant surtout qu'en plus, il y a eu le drame de Bay qui a quitté le tournoi qui, à date, était le lead pour les résultats du premier round, de la première iteration, comme ils disent. Donc là, maintenant, avec Bay qui est sorti du tournoi, en fait, les Russes et les Français ont une chance de prendre la première position. Donc, on va regarder quel est le résultat de ce match-ci, voir si la première va être prise. Et voilà! L'équipe russe qui finalement choisit Catherine de Médicis pour la France. Pick très 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 flexible qui en général est très safe. Très bon push pour la garde impériale, surtout en milieu en fin de partie. Mais honnêtement, c'est son niveau de visibilité diplomatique qui fait en sorte que c'est un pick qui est très 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 flexible. On peut tout faire avec ça, autant culture que militaire. Donc j'ai bien hâte de voir ce que ça va faire. Puis c'est Slay lui-même, le capitaine d'équipe, qui va prendre ça. Milambert qui prend la Grèce pour être sûr d'avoir les cités-États du côté de Civfr. Et en plus, un pick Amérique pour Deluxe Philippe. Deluxe Philippe, je rappelle, est un joueur vraiment très solide. Donc là, moi, je pense que à date, ces deux picks-là, des Français, ça leur ouvre beaucoup de possibilités de composition d'équipe. En fait, la Grèce qui vraiment fonctionne avec pratiquement n'importe quelle civilisation. Et l'Amérique qui, au final, peut vraiment bloquer pratiquement n'importe quelle autre civilisation dans la draft adverse. Par contre, je dois mentionner que les Français... en théorie, peuvent très bien défendre l'Amérique parce que c'est plus 3 de force dès le départ, alors que l'Amérique en a que plus 5 si c'est sur votre continent. Ça veut donc dire qu'au final, c'est pas nécessairement plus simple de tuer la France. Il faudrait que l'Amérique spawn à côté d'un autre joueur des Russes pour vraiment réussir à avoir un impact majeur sur la partie. Je vous rappelle aussi que l'Amérique a un avion spécial si ça se rend jusqu'à l'aluminium. Et puis, éventuellement, on pourrait peut-être avoir une victoire culturelle si on le combine avec la Grèce, par exemple. Donc, c'est peut-être une des stratégies qui se met sur la table à date. Maintenant, deux picks du côté russe. Odin et Dagger. Odin qui prend les Russes pour l'équipe russe. Donc, c'est très thématique. Mais les Russes, honnêtement, ont vraiment beaucoup d'usage aussi en équipe. De un, ça peut avoir une religion, ce qui peut être sûr qu'il n'y a pas de cheese religion qui se font contre eux. Même si à date, il y avait très peu d'indications qu'il allait y avoir du jeu religieux de leur côté. Par contre, dans les changements du mode, leur unité spéciale, qui est les Cossacks, c'est une unité qui remplace la cavalerie, qui elle-même ne requiert aucun salpêtre maintenant, seulement des chevaux. Donc, on pourrait peut-être voir une Russie qui va faire un push avec des Cossacks à l'ère industrielle et peut-être essayer de gagner un avantage là-dessus. À date, la composition d'équipe, ça a l'air d'une équipe qui vise un peu plus pour le mid to late game, à regarder du côté des Russes. On va voir c'est quoi la dernière civilisation qui est choisie quand même. Mais la majorité de leurs civilisations ici ont des timings qui sont relativement tard et qui, honnêtement, peuvent bien se défendre en early. Peut-être le point faible, en early, c'est peut-être l'Australie, quoique pas vraiment, parce qu'on a vraiment beaucoup de bonus d'habitation, puis on peut avoir vraiment très 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 facilement des très bons campus, des très bonnes places de théâtre, et ainsi de suite, avec un peu d'attrait. Mais bon, ça va dépendre en fait de quel joueur spawn à côté de l'Australie. Et il faut savoir que l'Australie, en plus, en late game, si on arrive aux diggers, en général, vous êtes capable de prendre avantage sur pratiquement n'importe quel de votre voisin. Donc, à date, une composition d'équipe qui est vraiment très, très, très solide de la part de l'équipe russe. Par contre, cette solidité-là, c'est surtout sur le point de vue militaire. Il y a moyen de faire des stratégies qui sont très, très, très efficaces, autant pour aller dans l'espace avec l'Australie, ou peut-être un peu avec la culturelle, ou même avec culturelle pour la Russie ou la France. Mais cette composition-là d'équipe, à date, pour moi, crie un peu une victoire militaire qui est envisagée. On va aller regarder quels sont les pics pris pour la France en réponse. Je vous rappelle que la France a pris Pericles et l'Amérique. Donc deux pics qui sont très 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 flexibles, qui peuvent prendre dans n'importe quelle situation. Et on a même le pic Tamar. Donc Tamar, je pense que c'est en réponse aux Russes, honnêtement. Avoir une autre réponse, en fait avoir une option religieuse dans la draft, c'est toujours très 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 pratique. Ouais, excuse-moi Tuyant, j'ai pas vu ton message. Oui, il y a un casteur russe aussi. En théorie, il devrait me rejoindre dans pas trop longtemps. Quoique, il m'a pas encore rejoint, donc je sais pas exactement c'est quoi son plan. À moins que peut-être qu'il avait l'intention de faire son cast de son propre côté, c'est toujours possible. Mais ici, on a donc Tamar pris pour l'équipe russe, pour l'équipe française. Tamar qui, je vous rappelle, lorsqu'elle tue une unité militaire, gagne de la foi. Mais honnêtement, avec la composition d'équipe, je suis pas exactement sûr quel est le plan de match. Et je vois, Robert Bruce, l'Écosse qui est pris pour Civfr. Donc Robert Bruce qui lui-même souvent vise une victoire plus scientifique en fin de partie, dans vraiment late. Leur situation la plus simple peut-être qu'ils ont choisi, c'est Robert Bruce. En fait, c'est une réponse qui est correcte contre l'Australie parce que vous pouvez avoir un très bon impact avec les personnages illustres, avec vos bonus, et puis évidemment avoir des villes heureuses avec 3 alliés, ça se fait très 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 bien. Finalement, le dernier pick ici, la part des Russes, c'est les Scythes. On va donc aller choisir une civilisation pour être spectateur. On va prendre notre soliment, pourquoi pas. Et on se lance. Donc j'ai vraiment, vraiment hâte de voir tout ce que ça va donner. On a, je vous le rappelle, la France, les Russes, les Scythes, ils ont fait quelques swaps, et l'Australie pour l'équipe russe. Finalement, on a pour l'équipe française les Grecs, l'Écosse, l'Amérique et la Géorgie. Moi, honnêtement, à regarder tout ça, ça me dit que fort probablement il va y avoir beaucoup d'actions. Il va y avoir beaucoup d'actions sur le point de vue militaire. J'ai vraiment hâte de voir ce que ça va donner au final. Alors, et c'est parti, ça commence, 4v4 est entamé. Donc, je rappelle à tout le monde, hein, c'est un match qui est quand même assez important pour le premier round parce qu'en théorie, le vainqueur du match pourrait prendre la première place, en tout cas à la semaine 3. Il va rester encore 2 autres semaines par la suite. Et puis, mais sauf que par la suite, je vous rappelle que le Civfr était supposé affronter l'équipe Bay qui se sont retirés du tournoi. Donc l'équipe française en fait va peut-être avoir une victoire par défaut. On va attendre les détails du tournoi, en fait de Von Olio qui est le directeur de tournoi pour voir comment ça va fonctionner. Mais dans l'éventualité où il y aurait une victoire contre Bay la semaine prochaine par défaut, ça mettrait donc l'équipe française à 3 victoires s'il remporte ce match-ci aujourd'hui, ce qui les met en très 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 bonne posture pour remporter le premier round du Clan Teamers League. Par contre, la même chose peut être dite du côté russe. Les Russes, eux autres aussi, vont avoir une victoire par défaut, fort probablement contre l'équipe Bay, les autres qui étaient supposés l'affronter donc à la dernière semaine. Et puis, à date, les Russes ont une équipe qui a été vraiment très 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 solide avec une victoire et une défaite et qui ont affronté des équipes qui sont vraiment très solides auparavant. Donc, j'ai vraiment hâte de voir ce que ça va donner comme match. Vraiment beaucoup de choses à regarder en compte, à prendre en considération. Et puis, on va essayer de suivre tous les détails le plus près possible. Alors, je vais aller faire un petit message au cas où ils veulent venir co-caster. Ah, je pense qu'il est là. On va dire allô. Hey there!
Hello.
Hey, I didn't notice you were there. You should have told something. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Yeah, pretty good. Well, I think the match is going to be very interesting, really. The Russian team has been so strong in the past. I'm very excited to see what they're going to bring up to the table.
Yes.
So
Okay, yes, but they have different players. They're not so strong as previous match.
you think they're not as strong as they used to be?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Well, technically, Odin's strong, and I don't know who is.
Who do you think is the strongest player on the Russian side? Which civilization does he play?
One moment. Oh, Slay is strong. He's in France.
Yeah, he's playing France. Slay.
Oh, and Odin, Russian.
Oh yeah.
This is the strongest, as for me.
But look at. Are you in the game yet or no? Do you see the settlers and everything?
I'm trying to find them. It's hard.
Slay is on top. Okay. He just moved on a die tile. I can see he actually has horses and even niter and iron not too far. So he has ivory. Very strong capital, really.
Well, yes, he has elephants and horses. It's good. And early pantheon.
Yeah, you think he's going to get which pantheon overall with this start? What's your instinct?
Oh, I don't really know what pantheon do in CPL mode, but maybe I don't know how it sounds in English. For the culture from horses.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah. Pastures, culture from pastures. You're right. But he's actually kind of close to the French player Priz, playing Georgia, just south of Zanzibar too, with the two sea states right nearby as well, with Candy in the game.
One moment.
And actually, I just happened to notice that Australia, which is Simple Mouse, right, from the Russian team, is right next to Priz as well. So Priz is going to be stuck between two players here. And I can tell you, being stuck between Simple Mouse and Slay isn't going to be an easy game for him.
It's hard to find all players. I disoriented. Wait a minute, I have to look.
Well, I'm just looking on the left side of the map. But if you want, you can also check out like the other players. We have Auden playing Russia right in the middle. So it's like
Okay, I get it. So we have Canberra and France versus Georgia. Yes.
yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen.
Oh, it's tough. I think all city-states will be captured by
Yeah.
by France, which have strong archers, strong horses, stronger.
It's a shame that Zanzibar is off freshwater, but at the same time, like there's still a decent amount of production. So and it's on the way for Georgia. So maybe he's going to take Zanzibar.
It's great city to spam some horses.
Yeah.
It have woods and good.
And I'm actually quite afraid to see the city-state Kabul right north as well. Kabul can give so much experience, especially for France. He's probably going to find it first.
He'll have some good archers. Maybe level 3 after he capture Kabul with it.
Let's
And
still check.
Nazca and Hong Kong, wow, it's great start for.
Yeah, France really has a very strong start. He has a lot of room and has the option to pressure Priz playing Georgia right now. But at the same time, there are hills. So if Priz gets to his Civfr, his special unit for Georgia, he might be able to defend. Like, I mean, you still get a decent amount of bonus if you do fortify on hills.
Where is Georgia's unique unit? Is it a swordsman or?
Yeah, it's a swordsman.
Oh,
So he
Well,
won't die too quickly, but he's still going to be stuck.
Actually, they don't have to kill him. They should leave him on 2, maybe 3 cities, and it's die eventually from tech
Yeah.
loss.
I'm going to go check the other players too. I'm curious. There's like Scotland, which is South, Deluxe Philippe, which is a French player. Next to his ally Milambert, playing Greece.
Yes, they have 3 Greece and America and Scotland. It's solid.
Yeah, very
Position.
solid composition. Yeah. And look at the. Do you see Scotland? He has Pantanal, the natural wonder.
Oh, but where is?
Yeah.
I see. Wow, great. Oh, it's better in the CPL mode.
Yeah. It's been buffed. Now it gives 2 food, 2 science, 2 culture. Very strong wonder to see, to spot. And wow, I just noticed actually America, which is also a French team homeless, is close to his ally Greece, which means the French team have 3 players right next to each other, and there's only 2 players from the Russian team there.
Well, it's not a big deal. We have Scythia, I don't know how it sounds, in the north of USA, north of America, and it's a different continent. So
yeah, that's what I was going to say. He's not lucky, but at the same time, Scythia, its continent is so small, you'll probably have to get the city or 2 on the white continent, most likely.
Oh, I didn't listen. I chat, and some viewers want to hear some Russian.
Well, you can speak Russian sometimes if you want. I mean, there's probably going to be a lot of Russian viewers too.
What do we say to God of Russian? Not today, yes?
But today is the day for Russia, though, because if Russia wins this game, it means they actually have a very good shot of winning the CTL for the first round.
Well, I think it's gonna be Kysian horses, Russia, and then maybe Cossacks in the later game. So it will be not an easy game as they may.
Yeah,
And
well,
they have great position behind mountains, but
yeah, like the mountains are really protecting them actually. So even if there's 3 French players right there, it's going to be very hard to pressure either Scythia or Russia really.
they have solid position, but they're trapped by these mountains. They have to break through it, and not so much cities they can place. And all city-states belong to Team Russia. It's kinda not fair. All city-states, look at the map.
Yeah,
maybe Lisbon, but all the others is Team Russia. Oh my
even
God,
Lisbon, like Australia's in range to kill it if he wanted to. So
yes.
But at the same time,
it's kind of easy.
There's Greece, right? There's Greece on the French side, so they can have a lot of envoys to maybe deny some city-states from a Russian team.
You can deny some city-states if they're city-states, but I don't think we will have some city-states later in the game. They will all be captured.
Yeah, most likely, yeah. We play with the rule in the CTL that you can capture one city-state. And
it's only one capture.
Yeah, it's only one capture, but they can still raise all the other city-states too, so they do have a lot of control over the map for the city-states overall.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, are you disappointed for the Russian team now?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry to say. Yeah.
You have to pick which one you want, but you can burn them if
yeah.
Yes?
So since you can burn them, they still have the control over them. Because eventually, if they think that one city-state is a problem, they just raise it and it's not a problem anymore.
Oh, just a minute.
Okay, I think both teams actually found everyone right now. And actually Bologna has been found. We actually had no vision over Bologna for some reason. So the French team has...
Switch the tables. Wow, Bologna is cool.
Yeah, Bologna might actually swap things. I'll remind you that Bologna actually gives a lot of great people points for writers, artists, musicians. So especially with Greece right next door, it can't really have a huge impact.
They can win by culture. It's Greece and Bologna. It's combo one.
Yeah, very good combo. And we see that Greece has actually settled a 2-1-3 tile, so he's getting 3 gold per turn 2. And the American capital is actually very strong, Washington. There's bananas, 3 food, 2 production. Really, very little that you could ask more from America.
It's a dream start.
Mm-mm.
And watch, they have 2 irons. And that's sort of
Yeah,
epic start. And 2 more cities, like with cows, milk.
yeah.
Sorceros with milk, it's great town. No house. In English, no, cows.
Yeah, Cal. So it's okay. I think I understood you from the start. Yeah, I think overall, I would say Civfr has a good shot at winning this game, but the city-state controls is in Russian hands. So I think Russia can dictate how the game goes as the later stages happen. And I'm very curious to see who's going to be declaring war first as well to give the boost for what's the name in English actually? Let's go check. The civic defensive tactics. That's it. Yeah.
Well, I think it's gonna be Scythia. Based on mid, some American. Very strong start 2 for Scythia. But there's no... it is horses. Yay!
Yeah, he has horses, so he has the potential to do something. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if you were to see, like, an encampment, for instance, also where it push with swords with Scythia, which is still very strong. You get the bonus if your units are damaged.
Do they can capture 4 city-states for a team, or just 1 city-state per player?
Yeah, about 4 for the team, but it's 1 per player.
Oh. Okay.
So France cannot capture everything, no.
Sad, it's sad.
So sad. But I mean, they can still. I mean, Russia could reach Mohenjo or Antioch easily. Scythia could reach Mohenjo if he wants to. I think America will kill Levanta. I think, but I'm not sure.
It may be key, maybe not.
Maybe Scythia will try to compete for Levanta as well.
It's an easy kill because he'll set city near it and can go.
Yeah, we see the first settlers out actually. 1 for Scythia, 1 for Russia. So the Russian team is ahead in settlers. It looks like they chose to go for a build which is 1 scout, 1 settler. Where
do you see the production in the city?
No, we don't see, but I see the units on the map.
Okay, I give you a tip. You can choose France and you will... Now I can tell you what they're making, and they're making worker.
Are they making worker?
Russia.
Oh, really?
Yes. Russia making worker and Scythia worker too. So you should pick France so you can see this.
Yeah, well, the reason I don't pick France is because I get too many, like the brown box that covers this. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I just prefer not having to click everywhere all the time. But you're right, I should pick France to see all this information next time. But there's 4 horses for Russia. This is just crazy, right?
Wow, epic.
I mean...
epic, like, no, he can... And give it to Scythia, and we can see a lot of horses right here. To anyone in the team, it's like the best.
So 4 horses here, lots of chopping as well. There's a lot of forests. I would be really surprised if there was not a horse rush from the Russian team with that setup. They could even give it to France. Even France could do something, kill a city-state, and maybe have something done with that.
Okay, can you link me your channel because people are asking?
Sure. I'll send you a link via Discord.
Oh, thanks. Maybe they don't get you have the same vision as I do, but it's
Well, I mean, we don't see the same thing on both channels, but we see the same game, the same map, so it basically comes back to the same thing. I'm going to ask them to rename their capitals as well. I think a lot of people want to see who's playing what. So if you're just joining us right now, Canberra is being played by Simple Mouse, which is on the Team Russia. He's next to the French player Priz playing Georgia. Right north, right here, there's another Russian player playing Slay, which is kind of the leader of the Russian team, I would say, right?
yeah, you can call
Kind
him.
of. I'm not too
Kind
sure.
of.
Yeah. Auden is playing Russia. So there's a huge distance between France and Russia. You can see on the map. There's Dagger, also the fourth player for Russia, playing Scythia in the north. And finally, we got right here the three French players. So Scotland, Delix Philippe, Milan-Bar, Civfr, and Distoria Homeless. Three French players.
Why do America build nothing?
I'm not sure, right?
Is it skipping and
Is he
accumulate some production?
Well, maybe
No,
he's going
it's
to
like
Artemis.
like shift ender, but you can't use it now, so you have to wait till the timer ends and maybe you do.
Yeah,
Is
maybe.
it kind of legal?
I guess it is. I guess technically it is legal because there's no rules against it. But I do think he's actually, rushing the Artemis temple, which is why he got a builder. He's got a deer tile right there, so most likely he's going to get the Artemis temple first. I don't see anyone else trying it.
Tricky, French American.
Yeah, he's abusing a little bit of the game mechanics, but at the same time, I think it's kind of normal from Distoria. If there's one French player who does it, it's probably him. But this Artemis will be very good, dude. Look, how many plantations?
It's great. Oh, a lot. It's 3 bananas. 3 bananas, some deers.
Yeah, 2
Two
deer
deers
tiles. Oh yeah. Oh, Ivan, there's gonna
it's
be a
great.
cow later. I think it's getting range. Yeah.
But the point of this Artemis is to give you 4 extra foods. You'll have great big. Wow, one turn, yes, he did it. He accumulated.
Yeah.
Tricky.
Very tricky. So 1 turn, and I think he's going to get it. I think he's going to be uncontested for that one. Although it means he doesn't have a second city. Look, there's already Russia in 2 cities, and there's Scythia in 2 cities as well.
It doesn't matter. It's a really solid strategy. It was cool before the latest patches, but can't use shift enter, so you have to wait till the end. Maybe it's not a big deal here in Spell. It's kind of breaking mechanics. Okay,
Yep.
he'll get it. He'll have a great city, strong, with a lot of settlers. But Scythia makes some horses soon, and he have to take settler closer to America, and it will easy kill all these settlers in America. May stay in one city, maybe 2.
Yeah, I'm very worried really for this story here for a French player. Especially look at the second city from Scythia. 3-3 spy style. He's going to get horses out so easily with this kind of setup.
Talking about Russia?
Talking about the Scythia or Scythia. Dagger.
Dagger. Okay, Dagger. I don't know. She don't need a lot of horses. They have this Russia city with Odin, which is named Odin.
Yeah.
God of what? I don't know.
Yeah, but it's just a username. Odin's playing Odin, so it's because I asked them to rename their capitals so the viewers can actually see who's playing who. Often people
it's
are
cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's nice.
Where
How many horses do they have?
I know, it's crazy the amount of horses they have.
They have 0 now, but wow, you can get to the tech about 24 turn, 24, 25, and it's a lot of horses.
Yeah. Well, basically they can have as much as they want.
Yeah.
And eventually, you have to remember that they changed in the patch that now Cossacks, they don't require Niter anymore. They just require horses.
Seriously?
Yeah, so now
Wow,
Russia...
it's gonna be fun.
So Russia could just stomp anyone, really. It just shows up with like 30 Cossacks, and even if there's 3 players underneath him, what can they do?
And they can block the passes near the volcano. It's not so hard. One hoplite can hold all the Cossacks.
Yeah, that is true. That's probably what they try to do. Actually, we see one warrior. You see Homeless doing that north of Levanta. It's trying to block one path. But they do need to get those blocked as soon as possible. But we see Milambert, like the French player playing Greece, he's actually settling north. So I think he intends to block this path very soon.
Maybe with encampment, or it's war camp, yes, red district.
Yeah. An encampment would be perfect here. At the same time, we never know. If the volcano blows up, maybe we'll just kill everything.
It's maybe the +5 campus for the Greek. Check that mountain. North of volcano. It's Metana, or how it calls.
Yeah.
+5 campus. It's really strong. It's you can have horses. You can have swordsmen. You can have early crossbowmen. Anything you want.
I hope he actually spotted it. I don't know if he actually sees it yet, but I think he will.
He sees. Going through. We see all the players. I get he saw it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's maybe Scythia. Okay.
I do think he's going to find out anyway. And regardless, I think he's going to be able to plant a... Unless he actually plants a city right where he is, he's going to be able to get the campus anytime. So there was a war declaration.
Campus on the horses from the Gerok. It's funny. Near the volcano. Wow, it played danger. You can see it.
I see. Yeah.
The Gerok. And poor city of Greece, poor capital, have nothing. It's like 4 hammers, and it's all. It's really bad for him.
It's not going to be easy for him. And he's Greece, right? So if he wants to get this Acropolis, he needs to kill one of those hills as well.
It's tough. They will have a... Wait a minute, I have to think how to say this. Okay, you can continue.
Well, feel free to speak Russian to anyone at the same time. If you have people in the chat asking you questions, just answer in Russian, it's fine. But I wonder who actually declared war. I didn't pay attention straight away. I don't know if you've seen.
It's a Russian team declare war.
Okay, Russian team declare war.
Okay, so I'm ready. As you can see, there is a second settler Odin have, and it's bring it to the volcano as well. And Greece have 4 more turns for another settler. It's kind of sad. That's 3.
Yeah.
It will be. It won't have snow, but America can have a good snowball. First settler will be released on the next turn, and wow, where did he go? But with one single scout, the Gerok Dagger can block the city for a long period. So when the Scythia will have 3 cities, America can have still 1, and it's bad.
Yeah.
And there is no monument, there is no culture. It can't make fast troops, fast army, and it's kind of bad. They, if Team Russia want to rush on horses, it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, but it's America, right? He's getting +5 on his continent, so he's not that easy to kill either. And he just bought a scout, so maybe he's going to be fine with his settler.
Yes, it's be fine, but it can move one tile per turn. But no, Dagorok just watching, observing the area. Okay,
Yeah.
you have two scouts, you have settler. Never mind, I have the third city on the way, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna crush it with my horse.
I would be very, I would be a little bit scared on the French side right now. I do think the Russian team played the start a little bit better than the French did. But at the same time, looking at the map, it could really turn out in any direction. I think it's going to be a game that will last for a long time just by looking at the map.
Yes, it could. It could.
Actually, have you looked on the other side of the map? Australia just settled right next to Georgia as well. So there might be some early action there between the two players.
Okay, so let's check the other side of the map. The Slay have picked. We didn't guess his pantheon. It's
Yeah, he's got the Earth Goddess.
Faith, Earth
Yeah.
Goddess. It's epic pantheon. But no.
But look where he's getting his
will he
second
get gold?
city.
Will he get gold? Will he have gold?
It's
hard to him.
Well, in team game, it's relatively easy because you get to meet like 8 players from the start, so you get like 7 points. Even more, we're 2 spectators, so he's getting 9 points from the start. And he only needs 24.
Well, if he get gold, it will be easy to him to take some free cities. Oh, it's his third city. I think it's only second. Okay, he didn't have a lot of food right now, so he have to make some workers and get some farms. Maybe I don't know, but he will never get city of four citizens in a city slay. It's kinda impossible with that amount of food.
Well, he's getting so much room. If he actually gets Monumentality with the Golden Age, which I remind everyone, right, it allows you to buy settlers and builders with Fate. It would make his start just insane with the amount of land he's got. There's a third settler out for Georgia and a third as well for Australia.
Okay, I have to ask you one question. If Slay declares war,
Yeah.
so the other players declares war to Team Russia, yes?
Basically.
In exchange. Do Australia have his bonus, or does it have any bonuses for declaring war in CPL mode?
He has only a few bonuses left, and it's only if you do like types. No, it doesn't count with surprise war. It's just like
okay.
Yeah. But at the moment, both teams are entirely at war with each other. There's no players that are not at war. So Australia is not getting any bonus really, but he does have a decent appeal though, if you look. A little bit of shame that his iron tile is blocking one of a very good appeal tile, but he hasn't researched iron yet.
It's epic appeal tiles. Wow,
Yeah.
you can have good campus, a lot of culture, and anything you want. It's kinda crazy appeal, but it's flat.
Yeah.
You can't have any production instead. So he desperately searching for the production hills and taking Brisbane. Is what? With bananas and all? There is nothing in it. Wow.
Yeah, but he didn't have many good spots either. Maybe he could have put the lake, potentially, but he doesn't see the oil, doesn't see the like coal, you know, so like it looks...
have only 1-2 hills. Yes.
Yeah. I'm really curious to see how it's going to play out actually, because in theory, Georgia could well have an advantage over Australia in the early game, but more as the game advances later, in theory, is going to get overwhelmed by both Australia and France. So I think the weak link right now in the French team is really Georgia's placement.
Okay, another one question. If Australia captures Candy,
Yeah.
and can it give the city to Australia so he can capture the bar for himself, like that? Or Australia should make the last hit to capture Candy?
And you cannot trade cities at all, so you have to make the last hit. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, the players are aware of this, so I do think that probably France would help Australia get Candy. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the take. Or maybe, I don't know, do you think it's going to take Candy or Lisbon? Because Lisbon is not too bad itself either.
To
Do you think, like, because he's allowed to take one city-state? Do you think he's going to capture?
Candy is bad. It's awful. It's have only one hill and not. The Zanzibar is better city.
Yeah,
Zanzibar is best city in the area. We have Candy, we have Zanzibar, we have and Zanzibar is the best. If you wanna take it for yourself, you take Zanzibar. But maybe they'll try to have it like a city-state on their side, and it's fine. So then you take Candy, maybe you leave it for Australia. I don't know which city-state he will cut, but he have no production to do this.
Yeah. I see a few encampments as well in construction, right? There's one for Priz, the Georgian player, one for Slay, playing France. So there's going to be I guess, a race for the generals.
Oh, well, there is a Dagerok encampment already.
Mm-hmm.
So the third settler come out from the city from America. Wow, third settler already, and it have 5 citizens with a Magnus.
Yeah.
Gonna chop some woods for the troops.
Mm-hmm. Actually, there's an encampment ready for, I didn't notice, but for Scythia as well. Scythia. Dagger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dagger. Okay, Dagger.
Yeah. Do you think he's going to do a few projects to try to secure one general?
Oh yes, they gonna do. They love the projects. I think they'll try to take all 3 generals.
Right now, there's only Priz, who technically could still do something. I mean, he's getting his own encampment, but it's looking like Russia has the edge for generals at the moment.
If Georgia get generals, it will be a disaster for Australia. I don't think it can possibly defend.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see how it's going to plan out, because in theory, Dagger is, is really ahead. His encampment is up.
Well, it's second turn and he making settler. Oh, he making worker. He don't use projects.
Maybe he's going to chop the forest. I mean, he's getting he's 2 forests in his capital. It's always possible.
Yeah, but he have 1 worker he have 1 worker.
Yeah, he already has a worker.
Yeah, that's what I want to say.
Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, it's pretty nice to have you on the cast, to be fair. Pretty happy to be talking with you. The first time I meet you, actually. You play on the Russian server usually.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't really like all these modes and
Yeah.
vanilla.
It takes a while to get used to them. I was pretty much against the mods as well before, but now I came to like accept that it actually helps for some games to balance it out. If you play like very competitively like they do, it can be fun. But I think both ways to play are really fun as well. Without mods, a game also feels just normal.
Yeah, just play what you like.
Yeah.
Man, it's what you like.
The first scientist is Hypatia, by the way, and I think Scotland might actually be getting it. He's got the first campus out.
Yes, and Scotland have extra points, and if you really want this.
Do you think he's getting
Scientist
ecstatic
will
right now, or no? Do you think his
I
cities
don't
are
know.
happy?
He's on. He's on the T or what? What is it? Ah, it's on the Mercury.
Mercury, yeah.
His capital on the Mercury. So he have +1 in Roxburgh. Oh, maybe not. No, it's not. But he may ask some
Yeah.
some from Greece to take extra points.
Mm.
Well, he have 3. He have 3. So maybe yes, maybe he have ecstatic.
Hmm.
Or how it's called.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, he's on the. Ah, it's copper. Okay, I think it's some.
Yeah, it's copper for Roxburgh. Yeah. But I think you could ask like a resource from his teammate, and you have to remember that in Scotland we're talking about happiness because he's getting a bonus, right? If you look at Robert de Bruce, I think it's 5% extra production if he's happy. Let me check.
Yes, yes, it's 5 and 10 if you're next to that.
Hmm.
Scotland is solid pick for taking.
Yeah, I think
Scientist.
Scotland was very strategic pick here because they needed someone who could sim for the late game as well. This is what they were lacking on the French side.
Scotland have great places. It can take how many? 5, 6, maybe 7 cities. But 6 will be enough, and get that house and government plaza. How it calls in English? I don't know.
Government Plaza? Yeah,
It's
that's it.
government plaza. Yes. Wow.
Good
Yay.
job. You're so good in English.
Thanks. So you can have that. Зал приемов, блядь, как его зовут-то? That house that allows you extra population
Yeah.
in the city and extra happiness. You can
Yeah.
say it in English, so I can.
Yeah, the audience chamber, I think, in English.
Yes, the
yeah,
audience chamber.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is it. You can use 6 cities, audience chamber, 6 governors plus Amani city states. I believe it's Bologna, but maybe for Greece. Oh, he have Amani already.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
No, really?
that's-
I think he's getting such a strong start for Scotland.
Yes, so 6 cities, Bologna, and gonna be really high empire. Greek should defend them with his hoplites. But what about America? He have +5, and I think it's enough.
Yeah, I think it's enough as well.
The point is, will they have enough science or maybe tourists for culture victory to survive in this small area?
They will be lacking a little bit of room eventually, I think, so that's going to be a problem. But they can definitely survive. I'm actually looking at the continent. Scythia has one city on the European continent, so next to America. But besides that, the defensive position is very strong on both sides, I think. And
the volcano erupted. Wow, extra tiles for Greece.
Yeah.
Cool. Both of them. You should chop the trees really fast.
Yeah, the forest, yeah. Because when a volcano erupts, it kills all the forest around. Look at the great people. Looks like France will get the first general. Maybe Scythia the next one. And Scythia is actually trying to compete for the scientist as well. He has his own campus out too.
Yes, it's been a while he played for a long time. It's placed on the horses, so it was before the horses was discovered. It's a perfect city. It have 3 tile
spice,
and extra science. It's like +5.
2-2-1. Yeah,
+5 campus. Wow, epic. And extra 1 science for the iron.
Yeah, if you want it, yep. I think Dagger has a very, very strong position. And I'm actually very curious to see what he's going to do, like, because he doesn't necessarily need to be aggressive here. He could just try to reach a better timing for a later unit, later in the game.
Yep. Well, he have a encampment and he's rushing for general. He make additional project. Street tunes. We're gonna chop for it. Oh, maybe we'll see some horses. Anyway.
Well, we got one general so
America.
far from Slay, right? France as a general.
Georgia may have it as well. It's easily.
Oh, I was paying attention, but look at the Georgian city, Kutaisi, next to Brisbane. There's actually a lot of action happening over there.
Oh yeah. Where is he? Where is he, Georgia? Who knows? Priz, that?
Priz, yeah.
Priz.
He's really under a lot of pressure here. I mean, doesn't have that many units to defend.
Priz going for swordsman, and he have only 1, 2. Wow, and France attack him from the gory.
Yeah, I know.
And the horses come. Wow, it's bad. I don't think Georgia can survive it. Haven't learned his walls, super walls of Georgia. It haven't it, so maybe.
Yeah. He needs to get swords as soon as possible. He needs to get more archers, and at least he's got Victor, so that will help. But how much
Just
can
a
you defend?
Yeah. Just a bit. It's 20 defense. Victor isn't in the city yet, and now you can hit city really hard with this.
Yeah. So we see that basically Russia, like Auden, gave all his horses to Australia here, so that Australia could actually make the push, because Australia has only 1 horse tile on his land.
And he have Open Sky God. I don't know how it's called.
Russia.
All this.
Yeah. Russia has
Odin
it.
Have a powerful start.
Such a strong start.
And the caravan going for Antioch, I think, for extra gold.
Okay, we got another slinger getting out for Georgia, but will it be enough, really? 3 archers, 3 horses, and 1 warrior to attack in Kutaisi. It's gonna be very hard.
It's gonna die now, maybe next. Oh, it's
just in time.
Well, just in time. Georgia have no archers. It will take some time to take it, and with the slingers, not so.
But even with that 1 unit, is it enough? Like, look how much there is from the Austrian side. Like, there's 3 horses, 3 archers. It's gonna be very tough to actually defend this, even if he has a capsule.
There's more horses near Newcastle.
Oh yeah, another one coming.
And scout level 2, it's strong. He can level
yeah, but he needs to
40,
heal.
Or plus 20. Yeah. He'll eventually get it. He can run. Oh no, they found some wonders. They see.
There's a horse from Slay as well in Nantes.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Like, Priz is going to get 2 versus 1 in the very early game. Yeah, if he survives, which is not even sure right now, he will only be stuck on 3 cities. So he really will have a very low impact on the game.
You have to learn a lot of technologies. He has his swordsman. He need walls. He need archers, and he need more time.
Oh my god, did you look at the Golden Ages as well? There's only one Civfr player who actually managed to get it, which is Scotland. Greece, America, and Georgia all missed the Golden Age too.
Oh, wow. But they're not even in the Dark Ages. Well, it's hard maybe in 4.
Dark Ages is pretty much impossible for the First Age in 4v4. For Suzerain, we got Bologna, so Scotland's got the suzerain for that city-state, but that's the only city-state being suzerain right now. Oh, Chicago settled barely, but it was almost a settler snatch there on the dagger side.
Have low loyalty, it's -1.
Yeah. And if you were
And
wondering,
horses.
Hypatia was taken by Scotland as well, which is a big deal for the French team.
Well, yes, but actually the big deal is Georgia losing one of his cities.
Yeah. They do need to invest so much more into that defense there. And he does need his generals soon.
Can he get it? Oh no, he didn't get it. It's
no.
Odin took 2 generals. Wow. No
that is
generals for
catastrophic.
the team friends. It's failed, totally failed, and Scythia going to destroy America, and he's making four. Look, this America making another one settler instead of army, and his horses are already coming. Hey, I made it.
Yeah, the Russian team's playing very aggressive right now, and honestly, it's working. I'm getting a bit afraid for Civfr. America.
And check this Russia. He's have five thieves, 4 settlers for his fifth town city. And it's gonna make more and more and more. I think Magnus have his improvement with 1 moment.
Oh, he got the city raised. Kutaisi. So Australia, first blow. The warrior dies, but it doesn't really matter. So Priz managed to kill the 1 warrior there, and that's it.
Well, actually, you can defend. Georgia can defend its capital for a long period of time with Magnus, archers, and it's kind of easy. And the walls. You don't need to kill Georgia. You need just to make him not to make a big deal in the game.
Yeah, make him irrelevant entirely, which is what Australia is doing. I think really well played by the Russian team. And Zanzibar is getting attacked now, so you were right. We see Slade choosing Zanzibar as the kill.
It's got a lot of production. It will make like 1 horses per 2 turns, maybe. Let's count. It's like 3, 6, 9, 11, 13 plus. Oh no, it's not 40. 11. And the horses need 40 production, so it's 11 plus 50%. It's like 18, maybe 20. So yes, 2 turns for horse from Zanzibar. It's a lot. It's really fast. And it's have worker, you know, and extra gold. The main reason is he can capture this, raise those hills. I don't know, and take gold. It's about if he'll using the civic, I don't know, raid. Maybe it's called it's called raid.
Yeah.
So you can have 100 gold from this hill. It's a lot in this stage of game. So it's like 300, maybe 200 gold from Zanzibar. Now you can give it to Scythia, maybe to anyone who needs.
Anyone who needs it, really.
Yes.
And like when he takes it, he's going to be what, on 4 cities already? He has a settler. He's going to be on 5 cities. And if you compare
it, he have golden age with this pantheon. There's a lot of space. You gotta buy some settlers, and he have settlers, you know, in Bordeaux.
Yeah.
That's kind of 5, and Australia have 3 with Georgia 2. Wow, it's a disaster for Georgia.
So right now, America is defending, but barely. On Chicago, there's 4 horses now from Scythia, and 1 general as well. 2 archers to defend. I'm not sure if he's gonna hold. We do have.
It's not.
No, I don't think so, because he's only got 15.
It's horse. It's horse. No, America will have horse in his capital so I think 2 turns is more than you need to take city with a 15.
I think so as
defense.
Well. And we get
like 1 turn, 1.
Maybe 2. I think he's gonna take 2 turns.
It's generals. They have general. You know, you have to.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure.
Maybe warrior in it.
I'm not too sure. It depends. Actually, it depends on first moves. If America shoots first, maybe you can try to save it another turn. And we got the religion as well. Like Russia just got Defender of the Faith and Zen meditation. If you're wondering.
Defender of the Faith? Allowed?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's +5, yes.
Yeah, +5 for defensive for your own cities.
And extra happiness.
Mm-hmm.
It's appeal. No, it's not appeal. How it's called in English? It's happiness.
Happiness. Yeah, that's it.
That's
Or
it?
amenities,
Oh, okay.
if you want.
Amenity. Oh, wow, yes. Oh, but do everyone call it happiness? Does anyone say amenities?
Well, yeah, people. I mean, if you're an English speaker, English they say amenities first, but all the non-English speakers just say happiness.
Okay.
I say happiness as well.
Okay, that's in fifths. In 5/5 it was happiness.
Oh
Or
yeah, I
it- or
think
it
it
wasn't.
falls.
Well, Georgia have a lot of army, but it have not a lot of cities. So yeah, you can live in your mountains wherever you want.
I don't see how Chicago can be saved. Okay, it's gonna survive another turn. That's what I thought, but
No. It's the RIP Chicago
yeah.
and maybe Charleston, but well,
Yeah.
you know, you have 3 cities. America will have 3 cities, so all your
Well,
production you spent on these horses kinda nothing because America have Artemis, America have 3 cities as Scythia has, and the same amount of horses near Charleston. You have to defend Charleston, but
Yeah.
no, it's not a big deal for America to lose.
but the problem, I think, is that Scythia could technically keep the city. I mean, he's getting his own cities close. What if he keeps Chicago here? I think he does have
it will
the
be
means.
fun. And it's have Golden Age versus Normal Age. It won't be for love.
Yeah, for the loyalty here, there's gonna be no issues at all.
Well, I don't know. Do he have Victor? Do he have? I think he have Magnus level 2 with.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think he felt too safe. You do have +5 as America, but you still need units if you want to defend. I mean, there's like only 2 archers and a scout. At least there was a Derix Philippe, like the Scottish scout holding 1 tile, but there really wasn't enough.
Scythia has general, and it's have original +5. Is it +5 for damaging you against damaged unit?
It's only damaged units. So right now he does count against the city center. But if he
No, I mean, do Scythia have the bonus versus other unit?
they do
The
have
city center, of course, you have not.
they have bonus if the unit is damaged.
Ah, okay. So wow, and he's healed. No, I
Yeah.
think America is dead.
Yeah,
Wow.
when he kills a unit, he actually heals 50 HP, so half.
Check this out. The extra HP for this
Yeah.
horse. The scout nearby Charleston, north of Charleston, the magic scout for extra.
Yeah, he could actually
America did a lot extra healing units for Scythia. Wow.
he could actually just kill the scout and heal his horse if he wants to.
Is it 30 health? Yes.
I think it's 50. 50 out of 100, but I'm not sure.
It was 50, but then Firaxis changed it and.
Oh, okay, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's only 30. But even if it's only 30, it's enough. Like, you get so much value out of it.
What we have here? Oh, well,
Well-
check this out. The Scotland and Greece lead their scout to Chicago to help defending Chicago, but it's only extra healing for Scythia. So.
Yeah. And they're going to lose the path as well, Milan Bay.
He skipped the city. He's take.
Yeah, I thought so. I think he has enough army to keep the city. He's going to just keep pushing on America here.
Charleston have walls, but they have extra gold. Oh, they didn't raise Zanzibar and keep his fine. So they don't have extra gold. Maybe Candy will be killed, but we have some scout near Candy. It's healing. Maybe it's take for Canada, for Australia.
Yeah. But he cannot keep Candy. He has to raise it, or he has to give it to Australia.
Yes,
But
we have a scout nearby healing.
yeah, so maybe that's gonna be the plan. Actually, keeping Lisbon is quite strategic because they could get a lot of gold from the suzerain bonus from that. Activating immune to trade routes on the water with this inland sea in the middle of the map could actually be useful because technically Scotland could go navy in theory and pillage the trade routes in the later stage.
Who is August? Ah, it's you.
Yeah.
I'm just checking Namnadal, and it's swimming toward Australia. If Australia can be friends with Namnadal, it's gonna be a lot. Gonna take a lot of culture.
Actually, this map is super interesting. This huge island in the middle, like, is it the Pangaea? It's supposed to be Pangaea map, right?
Well, yes, but maybe it's have a thousand connection. You
Yeah,
can see
maybe.
Thousand of Balania. We can see some.
Maybe.
Maybe it's not an island.
But this this inland sea and this island is actually quite interesting, strategically speaking. Okay, so I do think the Russian team is ahead right now. The plan is probably to try to keep pressuring America and keep Georgia in 2 cities. What do you think the Russians will do next?
Well, as you say, America will be lost, but not all. I think Charleston will die. The other cities will be fine. You can't defend anyone who
You
have
just lost
victory.
another horse.
Yeah.
I think America could die entirely here. It depends how he plays it, but I don't see how he can defend.
He's making horses. He needs some. I don't know what he needs. If he have archers, if he have horses, maybe some swordmen and some walls with Victor. Wow, it's easy to defend. You see, that's a river. You have to cross the river to take some damage for American capital, but Baltimore is in trouble. Maybe Greek can send some troops, but it's making 2 settlers.
But
he's chopping woods for settlers. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
But at the same time, they need to sim out as well if they want to survive the mid game, right? If they want to survive Cossacks later on, they need more cities. So they're really under pressure, and I don't think Greece has the production to defend his ally here. I think America has to defend himself.
He needs to chop all the woods for horses. They have a lot of horses, by the way?
Not much really. There's none on the Georgian side. There's one for Scotland, and that's it.
Yeah, it's low.
I think.
No, I don't think. I think America can defend.
Okay.
It needs some extra unit. Needs some swordsmen maybe.
I think they need to send a little bit of gold to America here in order to defend more easily. Maybe buy your builder or 2 to get some chops out.
Yes. Do they have any gold? Let's check. Maybe they spent it to defend Georgia.
Yeah, I think they spent it to defend Georgia, so I think they overspent on Georgia, but at the same time, they really have no choice.
Georgia have no income.
Candy is now taken by Australia as well.
Oh yeah, so it's horses, not even the scout. Okay.
That works. That works. Another settler. So I think Australia will settle right next to Georgia now, around where city got raised.
Which city you mean?
Well, there used to be a city. I'll put pins actually. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, the city's gone now. Yeah.
It's a standoff. They're just watching. No one will attack the city. It's suicide. And those Georgian swordsmen, it's extra strong on heals.
Let's do a little point on science, though. We haven't checked too much. For Slay, we got only 9 science, so it's not too much so far. 12 for Australia, 17 for Scythia, and 22 for Russia, so a lot for Russia. And for Civfr, we got 12 on Greece, almost 30 for Scotland, so he's ahead in theory. Tamar, Georgia is only on 8, and 10 for America.
Oh, he have extra science from Pantanal. There's
Yeah.
28, it's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, he
Yeah.
have extra science from the scientist with
The scientist, Pantanal. He's getting forced. I mean, Scotland is doing really well, and he's very safe. So maybe he's going to be able to have an impact as the game progresses later.
I missed your question, sorry. It was reading.
No, it wasn't a question. Maybe if the game goes very long, Scotland could actually have an impact on the game. But they need to survive longer for that.
It has the best position to make impact in late game. Greece fame for its defense, and it can defend Scotland.
Charleston get walls up. So there's one American horse died, one Scythian horse died, so 1 for 1. But I think it was gonna hold.
They just bought ram in Chicago.
Oh yeah, I can see the ram. So Dagger is still going to try.
It's gonna take Charleston, I think. Nothing can stop him. I don't see anything can stop him. It's 2 horses, 2 archers, no victor, and swordsman in production. So it's 2 turns before swordsman. He can't manage to the Charleston.
I think it's gonna be tight. I think we'll see like how it's played. But Scythia has a good chance of still pushing on Charleston. The horses of America are out of position. They're still in the capital city, so it's going to be very hard. Though you have to remember...
It's funny, some of my subscribers want to dislike my video because I don't speak French, and it's Russian.
Well, you know, if you want to speak Russian a little bit, I don't mind. Because some of them maybe they don't speak English, your subscribers.
Oh, it's hard for me to understand what you're talking and speak in Russian, so I just trying to keep our conversation instead of.
But I'm just saying, if you ever wanted to take a break, talk in Russian to everyone, I can simply cut you off and we get back in 5 minutes, for instance, or 10 minutes.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
I think they're making fun of me, but okay.
I mean,
they have their own streams making fun of me. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I do think overall, Civfr, if they want to win this game, they have to manage to defend America and count on Scotland now. That's probably their only shot to come back in this game. But it's going to get harder and harder. The siege is now up for Charleston.
Well, it's surrounded, it can't heal, it's gonna be really, really painful. Maybe if the horse gonna get in Charleston, it survives some Scythian attacks, maybe. But you know, it's kind of free heal. There is a scout again. I don't think America didn't get. It's not a unit. It's just healing potion.
Yeah, exactly. And like, even if he survives, let's say like for a miracle, let's say America survives. Look, there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Russian cities. 2 more settlers on the go. France is already on 6 cities as well, with more settlers on the way. I mean, Russian team has so much more resources, so much more cities than the French team right now.
And yes, it's kind of hard for France.
How do you? Let's say you are on the French team for a second. What would you do? Like, how do you come back?
Oh, CC.
CC. Yeah, you just CC already.
No. You have to defense for Greece. You have to make some settler in America to run away. But if you run behind the Greece, you can make a lot of cities. You can't make a lot. Maybe some naval from
Scotland?
Scotland, yes,
Yeah.
Scotland. Maybe, but yeah, Russia have some cities in there in the sea. Maybe some navy from Scotland. Okay, yes, you can have it. And oh, they take all the pensions. They have all the pensions. Well, maybe Aurora dance, or you can try to make some
Maybe.
faith in here. Well, America pretty strong. I don't think it eventually die. It can defend with its swordsmen. I think we
Yeah.
should retreat from Charleston. It's that city. You can't have anything there. Only with this Scythian unique units. Do they shot from 2 or like in basic C4 1?
I don't know actually.
I
really-
hear they shoot shot for 2 tiles. It's a range unit, you know.
Hmm.
Maybe.
But look, just one horse did what? 40 HP on the walls? So
Yes, check. It's shot for 2 tiles.
yeah,
Okay.
it's shot for 2 tiles. Okay, so it does shoot for 2 tiles.
Wow, he lost 1 horse. Wow, it's bad. You should give up for Charleston. You can't defend them. You have
You have to defend, make a new line, right? Make a new line in this
yes,
capital.
It's what this river called? Struma. It's Baltimore and capital
Yeah.
America. You have encampment. You have walls. You should have Victor. I don't know why did he make Magnus if he solid Scythia is north.
I know, and he made Magnus, and he made no builders to chop. So,
Yes.
so I mean, let's say you take Magnus and you see Scythia coming. The good thing to do is to make builders. Like even if you delay for 1 or 2 turns, 1 unit, you'll get 2 more units 2 turns later. So you'll be able to. You probably could have kept Charleston, honestly, if you just went for a builder first.
If I was playing America and I want to build Artemis, I would use ultimate strategy by placing Artemis, then deny my hunter camp and chop deers and woods from this and have extra production and get Artemis and some workers, maybe some settlers, anything you want. But I don't know what he have bananas. Wow, bananas! It's kind of good. You have for extra gold and some culture, but you need troops. You need settlers, and it's not really good to make Artemis if you know there is a Scythia. Yeah.
I'm looking also at Georgia. There's no way he can come back. He's still in 2 cities. He's surrounded.
Oh.
Look at the army around him. There's really nothing he can do.
Well, I say the army can't do anything.
Yeah, that is true.
They're just watching each other. Maybe
He's just watching. Let's keep him on 2 cities. Let's make sure he has no impact on the game. And behind this, Australia has what, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities going to be settled next turn.
Yeah. Wow.
Oof.
And Australia have a lot of standard Lisbon. Simple Mouse have Lisbon. Australia. Oh yeah, it is okay.
Yeah.
And Bengala, extra culture, maybe extra science there. And the Reina. Or extra gold. Do you think he'll take extra gold from harbor and markets, or maybe he can take gold the right?
I don't
how it's
know.
called?
Actually, I don't know. I think he's going to go for a golden age with commercials. So I think because of that, he's going to take the adjacency bonus from commercials and harbors. But I'm not sure.
Sometimes you need extra gold now, and it's like.
But do they need
plus 10 gold?
Yeah, but do they need extra gold now? Look at their position. They got so much more cities, so much more gold per turn. and they already got the army standing. I don't think they actually need the gold right now. I think he could delay it. I don't know. That's how I would see. At the same time, if he takes the gold now, he could probably buy more. I don't know, builders.
Oh, it's your golden age wouldn't have that face buying stuff from golden age, no, how
Yeah.
it's called, and you have cheaper workers and settlers for gold as well.
Yeah.
So maybe
Mm.
is it possible to? Oh, never mind. Oh, Zanzibar have its 3 population. It make
Yeah.
a settler, Marcel.
Why not? Why not?
Oh, yes, nice.
There's also nice volcano on Rhine, right? This is getting good tiles now, so it's not too bad.
It's cool.
Yeah.
4-2-1 tile is epic.
Yeah.
It's like a luxury. Oh, how it's going?
Charleston has died, by the way, so confirmation there.
Oh no, Charleston. You did good, you was brave.
Yeah, Charleston was, but they couldn't hold. But now, look, even Baltimore. I'm not sure Baltimore can hold now. Like, how does he defend it?
Oh, with the hoplites.
There's one.
Oh,
Hoplite?
there's coming 2. Second from our.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, but still, it's quite far.
They should have run some caravans to make a road and get. Oh, Greek, bring in 1 city. So where? Oh, it's only 1 tile. He can place. Okay.
Well, I will see how Baltimore goes. There's walls in production, so if the walls come up, I think it will hold, but it's going to be a little bit tight. And I do not think the capital will die, but at the same time, we never know. We'll see what happens. But even if, let's say America survives here, like, we got Scythia on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities now, because he managed to keep 2 cities from America. So, and he's built only army. So he managed to get a good empire behind this and still has an impact on the game for the later stages.
First of all, America made a huge mistake making 3rd settler, and it should Baltimore should be the 2nd city of America. But he built Chicago far away. He can't even bring some reinforcements there. It's kind of, I don't know, 6-7 turns. Wow, no, it's totally wrong. But you should keep Charleston, Baltimore, and his capital and defend it. It's easiest win for America.
But let's say he could have also improved this Chicago build, right? Because he went there when he had very little to defend and no victor. So I'm not sure what he was thinking. Like, it is a good position for the later stage because you can hold the pass in theory. But you do need to get the troops, especially against a Scythian player, like a Dagger here.
And those generals, no, you can't have Artemis and take generals, it's impossible. Totally failed build. It's kind of nice in free-for-all game, but it's 4v4, you can't make these tricks. Well, maybe now, if you play 1 city build with Artemis, you can have a lot of population, can have a lot of science, and get fast horses and chop all around your city, and make like 10, maybe 11 horses, and it's kind of nice. But you don't have a lot of horses, so it was failed.
Well, he's got 9 population, so I guess that's his advantage right now. But I don't think it's going to really make a difference because 1 city with 9 population against now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities from Scythia is very hard. I mean, you could have went for only 1 city, like you said, Artemis and troops, and then get to more troops later on. But I don't know. It's very hard to choose what to do after it happened, right? Like now we see the result, but you couldn't have anticipated every move as well.
One moment.
Hmm.
Okay, so can he hold his capital without victor? And there is only few units, not totally no archers. The point of victor, you have very strong archers. You can
Yeah.
kill those archers with 2 shots. You have to make 3, and they kill your archers with 2 shots. So you need a lot of troops. It's like an 1 to 1.5, maybe 1 to 2 troops to
Yeah.
beat that victor defense. And now it's not victor. It's lack of archers, lack of horses, lack of everything. I don't think he can hold it, and Scythia have ram in 2 turns. Oh, 1 turn, and Baltimore will be attacked across the river, I guess.
Mm.
Oh, there's Hilton Potion. Check this. Scottish
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
scout. Wow.
And I really like how Dagger is actually playing Scythia, because what he did last turn is he shot the horse in the capital to damage it, and the goal wasn't to make a lot of damage, but when the horse was damaged, then he hit with 2 different horses to now get a lot of damage on it.
Oh, check this out. He makes some chariots, and it's sign
Oh.
for knights. Oh yes, check this out. It's a lot of damage.
Oh,
No,
Baltimore, yeah.
RIP USA.
Yeah. RIP, yeah. Alright. I mean, I think America is going to die here simply. There's just too many units. There's nothing to hold the knights. I don't think America is close to crossbows. Where is he? He's barely
Oh,
on
it's
swords.
close. It's close to nothing.
It's close
You
to
have
nothing,
nothing
so.
using this build. You need time to pay off this early ultimate. It's about free farm. It's free settling, but you have Scythia nearby, so it's time to suffer. It's like it's all Russian dreams come true when America dies.
Oh yeah, it's true. Actually, the game really was very well played by Russia here, the Russian team. Every plan they tried worked out. So for that, like, good job, I would say. It's a little bit unfortunate for America here because he's the victim of that, but really all we got is very good play.
Yeah. Wow, it's a lot of horses. It's like three lines. Wow, 3 lines. Ah.
Yeah. And I think actually even France is trying to push on Georgia. Like, do you see all the damage units? Or is he trying to gain experience on the other side of the map?
Oh yes, he's just making some extra experience. Well, maybe
He doesn't have
he
Kabul
want to.
though.
Well, is it extra experience for attack? Kabul makes no. Oh yes.
Yeah,
He should have
widespread.
money. Why doesn't he?
I think he's got Muscat, the gold city state, which actually makes sense, but he doesn't have any commercials up yet. He's going to get 1 plus 4 soon.
It's about happiness.
Yeah.
It's give you what it give? Oh no, it's have nothing for Muscat except extra gold and that's all.
It's mostly about getting the control of it, so they can't put money in it and take control as well later. Because you have to remember, when you're at war, you can't put money, and you don't get quest for city-states either. I should say.
Yes. All I can say is yes.
Yes.
Oh, are you fine? What was that?
Yeah, sorry, I hit my mic with my finger.
Yeah,
okay, it's my fault.
It's fine. I think you lost connection and it will be disaster.
No. I'm still alive. I'm still there. But I'm alive. I'm supposed to be the French caster here, and I see the French team falling down.
Oh, it's kind of hard time for you.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you look at Pericles and Scotland, they are fine. So if they want to try to play 2 against 4, they can. It's just going to be very tough, because even if they're fine, Russia has a lot of cities, France has a lot of cities, Australia as well.
It's hard to play when you don't have gold. The golden city-states, one was captured by Australia. Oh no, where's it's Lisbon. It's Australian city-state. Yes. And there is Antioch. It's for no one for now.
for
and
now.
Muscat. So they have no any
No money
gold.
anywhere. Yeah, no gold.
It's kind of sad. Wow, Bologna. What's happened with Bologna? Odin captured Bologna. Check this out.
Oh no, that's
Well,
catastrophic.
as the hope is lost. Okay.
I got a question from my chat actually. Hello, Mister. He's asking if there's still a way for Civfr to win this game. In all honesty, I don't think there's any way to
No,
win.
it's
Yeah.
not. It's just matter of time when they die. Maybe some tricky victory like culture, but Greece have no Acropolis.
No Acropolis,
Like
no culture.
one and 3. It's not enough. No, it's not enough.
It's really not enough. I mean, diplomatic victory is not really possible either because they won't have enough envoys to win the Congress. And in theory, science could work if we get to like turn 200 or 250, but it won't get there because they'll be overwhelmed by troops before that.
Yeah, nuclear troops.
Yeah, nuclear. So there's really no win condition here for Civfr.
I think after America dies and after that what happened with Georgia, it's like it's no use. You can't win this game. You can't carry a game like this. All 4 members of Team Russia have a lot of cities, and it's like 2 with 4 you're playing and have extra parasites who suck your gold out.
And like Georgia has no way to impact the game anymore. Like, even if he's still alive right now, if they decide to kill him, he's just going to die because he's getting such low science, right? How much does he have? He's on 9 science per turn. Same for America.
Oh, check this out. 72 science for Russia. Cossacks on the way.
Oh, yeah.
And 50 for Bruce? For
yeah, 50. But... So this is good, but is it enough? Like, there's 20 for France, 28 for Australia, 25 for Scythia. And on the Civfr team, there's 23 for Greece, so he could hold, possibly, but and 50 for Scotland. But it's just not enough.
It actually doesn't matter how much science have Australia and France. All they have to do is make some gold for Russia to make Cossacks. It's kind of hard to break through these mountains, but they have Scythia and Wide Pass through Corinthus, and maybe they can swim. Horses can swim.
Yeah, maybe.
Too. It's a lot of options.
I think what they should do is ask Australia to go Navy as well. Let's say he goes for a few caravels here. There's no way for Deluxe to protect his capital city. He's got 3 tiles as well to defend.
Oh yes, Deluxe is... But you can raise Deluxe maybe.
But you can't raise it because it's the capital city. You could raise Dumbarton in the north.
Well, maybe Australia makes some caravels and Russia makes some Cossacks and they swim together like very best friends.
I think that's going to be the win here. Russia could try to push on Greece instead, in theory. He probably would need to kill Levanta to try to go through.
Well, maybe they won't even go for Cossacks, maybe with the science.
Yeah.
It's better to go for planes, you have all the map, you have all the resources you wanted, and I can't find... Oh, there's aluminium for Greece maybe, for... It's near Dumfries. It's 1 aluminium and there's no more. That's it. You have
but like we're looking at aluminium right now, but we're turned 50. Like there's no, I don't see any way to even survive until planes right now. I don't know. That's my get on it. Like I can see like America's falling slowly. After America, Scythia will just do pressure on Greece, which will have no...
here we go. It's Victor. Finally. And now American capital is undefeatable. Well, you can actually kill yourself, kill your horses for this capital. But why? Why would you want to do this?
Oh, I don't know. Like, I really don't know how to defend this position. To be fair, like this is uncharted territory for me. Like, I think what he needs is a sword in Baltimore, and try to keep his horses alive as a last resort thing. Oh my god.
It's killed himself and the horse got killed.
He
Wow,
healed.
it's so funny.
He healed the. Oh, that's so sad though. Poor. I'm a little bit sad for this story. I think he's just being overwhelmed right now. I don't think he was expecting the Scythian army to be so strong. Yeah, I do have a
He's
question
got
from my
extra
chat. Like,
archers.
why is America dying? Asking because he's on his own continent. Well, having +5 is strong, but it's not enough. And there was a general for Scythia, which counters a +5, and he also had not enough units to defend Chicago and Charleston, so that's how he
And
died.
Scythia have extra 5 for fighting against damaged units. So
Yes.
actually Scythia have 5 more power with his army.
Mhm.
Because you keep the few of those horse archers, you shot some units, it's get damaged, and you have wow, it's +10 now. Epic.
A good move though. I'll just noticed Destroyer managed to kill the ram in his capital and lost no units for it.
Oh,
But
never mind, we can buy more.
yeah, exactly. A new ram in Charleston, so I'm not sure it's gonna make a difference.
I think it's time to roll off from Baltimore and wait for maybe knights, because you can't kill America with all he have now. It's impossible. It's 45 in his capital. Yes, it's surrounded, but it's kill horses each turn.
Yeah. Maybe it's too much investment to try to kill him now. I think he just needs to wait for knights and he's going to be fine.
And he have some chariots, why don't
Yeah.
you just...
Yeah, is he close to knights, you think? Let's go check. He should be getting there soon, actually.
Oh, he's not in knights. It's like extra production, it's discipling, how it's called in English.
Yeah.
What do you have?
Stirrups in
from
English
zones.
for knights, yeah.
No, it's from knights, but the Gerok not in knights. He's in early medieval tech. It's like
Yeah.
maybe crossbow, maybe
Yeah, mechanic or apprenticeship
mechanic.
maybe.
How do you say it?
Apprenticeship for the mines.
Apprenticeships. Yeah, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not apprenticeship. He have only 4 hammers, 4 gadgets on his skills. So it's maybe crossbow, maybe he's going, I don't know, maybe on top. Where is he going?
I'm not too
What do
sure,
you
but
want?
honestly, from this position, it doesn't really matter where he is going. I think there's no way for America, even if he survives here, there's no way for America to progress in the game. He's stuck on 2 cities. He won't be able to settle a 3rd one.
Yes, it's stuck on 2 cities, but you don't have to die nearby the cities. You can run away, wait for make some capture event maybe with your horses. Why do you?
Yeah.
This nonsense. It's bad idea. Well, you see Victor, you see walls, you just pull. I don't know how it's pull off or how to call it in English.
Yeah,
So
you just retreat.
You stop your archer. Yes, you retreat.
Yeah.
And
I think
like they did with Georgia, they're just watching. They don't kill. They don't get extra war housing. Just okay, you can have 2 cities, leave, and maybe we won't kill you. But maybe later we kill you. But this, wow, you have a lot of horses and all they died. You have extra unhappiness in his city. No, we shouldn't do this. It's bad gaming. He did it great and early, but now it's failed.
Well, I think the reason why he's keep going because he's trying to kill the units. But I do agree that it would have been a much safer play to just wait for the knights and finish him off. We'll see how he plays. But do you think there's going to be anyone trying a culture victory here? Like I see, like Russia has 22 tourists.
Wait a minute.
I mean, I'm not sure. I don't think it's going to be tourism victory. I think it's gonna be just domination victory, really.
Maybe. It's possible. Okay, well, Greeks have Acropolis, but have no writers yet.
Yeah, well, it's coming. He's got Acropolis up. How many? 1, 2, 3, fourth one soon, 5.
I don't think it's not enough to have some culture victories.
No,
It's
but
really hard situation.
no, but
And
look
it's
at
one
Russia. Auden, he's making already 22 tourists a turn. He's 54 culture.
Well, it's for religion, maybe. Do he have religion? No, it's not.
Mm.
Ah, it's yes, it is. It's happiness and
Yeah,
something
yeah.
else. Ah,
I think.
defender of faith and extra gold. Wow, solid.
Mm.
And it's moksha in Smolensk. So
You
it
spread, yeah.
convert. Moksha in Smolensk will be really good. It's like what, 24, maybe a 16.
He's going to
Religious
get
pressure.
everything spread passively for the religion.
Yes, it's slowly but surely. It's
Yeah.
13 turns and 9, 11, 7, yes, but no, you should pick Moksha. You can convert some Greeks and to your religion.
Yeah, but you need to have the religion in the city where it is to work, so that's probably why he's put it in Smolensk for now. He's probably going to move it to what? Solikamsk? I don't know how to pronounce the Russian cities, I'm sorry. Or Novgorod?
Solikamsk? Novgorod? Well,
Novgorod?
Novgorod is like new city, maybe Neapol. It's a lot of Novgorods in the world.
Yeah. So this is the ultimate embarrassment, trying to pronounce Russian city with Russian watchers.
Oh, they said it's no Congress mode on, but they're wrong.
Oh, there's no Congress. Oh yeah, you're right. There's no Congress in this spectator
Better
mod.
balance and double spectator, fast dynamic. And that's all. Why don't they say it's no Congress? And it's in a
You're
medieval.
right.
But 5 turns before first Congress, so no.
Yeah, 5 turns for
We'll
gold
actually
H2.
play at PvP tournament and we turn it off this Congress. It's kinda not really well balanced, so... Oh, and how do we vote in World Congress? We're spectators.
Yeah, but when there's only one, we just pass and it goes random. But since we're 2, we could vote against each other.
Oh yeah, it's fine. I don't know. It's in the rules, or just
No, there's no rules about that. Technically, we're just supposed to pass on the Congress. But since we're 2 here, we could just vote against each other. It's gonna cancel out the vote.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, Corinthus dying. Wow.
Yeah.
And it's making walls. Well, you should probably play Gorga because Spartans don't have walls. They have mats.
Yeah. Well, do you think he's gonna die? Like, is there a chance?
Oh yes, it is. It's gonna die if it's only 2 citizens and there's no enough production to build fast walls. It's 3-4 turns for walls, and there's 2 horse which kill it easily.
Well, Scotland could put a scout on the horse tile to buy some time.
Oh no, it's not it's not buying time, it's healing potion, I told you.
Yeah, I don't know. There's only 2 horses, we'll see how it goes. But I think you're right. I think there's not enough time to get the walls up.
Maybe if it builds for 3 turns, yes, then yes, but if it's 4 turns before walls, and I don't see it's building anything. It's just walls. Maybe it's lagging. Why I can see. Some Greece cities build nothing. It's really weird.
But sometimes you can't see as well. It just depends.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of broken. A lot of people build nothing. Yes, I think it's just broken.
Yeah, I
And
think it's
wow,
just broken. Yeah.
Jebel Barhal, or what is it? The in Slay building some iron making, face making wonder. You can see it in his capital. How it's working in CPL mode? Let's check it out.
So, if Graces make a lot of books, maybe he's going to be able to defend or even attempt the cultural victory, but there's really no chances for Civfr from this position. The Russian team played very well. We saw like a huge amount of horses coming out from Australia in the early game to take out Georgia, and now we see Scythia probably trying to finish up America on the other side.
Yeah, it's trying. You know, he could get Baltimore, but instead he tried to. Why do he stay near his his capital? It's kind of weird. Oops, and
Yeah, I think you're right. Corinth will just die here.
even one horse is good finished. Well, there's Archer. Oh wow, it survived. Wow, bad Hoplet.
Yeah,
Silly.
you should send a message.
Oh, it's
Come
killing. Oh no, it's killed. Wow.
It worked. Oh, there's Victor. Okay, that helped, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, it's fine.
There's really little left for America. What? He's got 3 archers, 1 sword? When the knights arrive, I don't see.
He have 3 archers and 1 sword for a lot of time.
Yeah, but they used
It's
to be
like-
horses. Now there's no more horses.
No, I think Scythia ate them.
Mm.
Okay, so why do he stand on this deer?
I don't know.
Why? What he's looking for? It's impossible to take 45 defense wall at city with Victor with these horses. You have like what, like 41 versus 45. It's impossible. Even with Ram, and he lost second Ram. It's another 180 gold lost. So in
Yeah.
total it's 360. Yeah, 360 attack.
We got-
Waste a lot of waste of gold. It's like 360. It's 5 knights, maybe more, 6.
Yeah,
How
it's
much?
so much.
Why do you spend it for second Ram? No, why? And you can have a siege tower. It's very better.
I'm just looking on the other side of the map for Australia. He's getting plus 12 campus right now. He's getting also like a very good tier square, a few harbors up.
Plus 12 campus. Well,
While with the appeal, there's 2 of them. There's one in Hobart.
in Australia.
Yeah, Australia, yeah.
It's true. Plus 12. Wow, it's great. And one in Hobart is under Buckland.
Yeah.
Volcano, is it fine or is it destroyed? It's
I
fine.
think it's fine. He got lucky, like he didn't do that. But they lost Lisbon. Ah, okay. So Lisbon was for a Russian team. Now it's back on the French team.
Well, it's time to die now.
Time to die for Lisbon. For the city-states, which other? Antioch is still on the Russian team. Muscat as well. La Venta actually is on the French team here.
Venta, but it's like okay, fine. But
I guess
Do
it's
you
just
make
to hold the
any,
path. I don't know. Oh, Corinth survived. Look, there's like what 17 HP left.
Well, maybe it's fast click next turn and it will die.
It's gonna depend who fast clicks first, I guess. Oh no, but if he get fast click with his uplights, he heals the horse. Yeah, I think so. I think he has to hit with the archer.
Oh, no, it's gonna have plus 20 health. That's like 30,
Yeah.
37. I don't think a horse can make this damage. It's like all Jaggerok want to do now. It fails, and he bring another one horse to die. Wow. Near American capital. Set. Oh, first night. Yay.
Yeah, knights are coming up. I think it's the beginning of the end now. I don't really see how there can be a response to those knights. Honestly,
No.
you could probably push even Greece with those knights after America.
No. Greece have hoplites. It's extra strong with knights. You need some crossbowmen, and you can't have crossbowmen as knights really fast. Maybe later, yes, but now.
Hmm.
No. Oh, and Scythian horse dies.
Oh,
Healing
no.
potion.
Healing potion.
No, what? Why do he heal it? No! What
Oh
was
my
that?
Oh.
It's total disaster.
If it did not attack with a scout, I think the city was saved. But it did attack with a scout, which gave the horse 30 HP, which was just enough to take the city.
It's totally.
Oh, this is so unlucky. And he lost an archer, which was in the city as well. Like, catastrophe. He's probably going to raise it, right? Do you think he's going to raise it?
Yes, I think well, he can hold it. Well, maybe he can, but no, it's
Yeah.
minus 27. No, he should raise. Oh, the Congress next turn.
Hmm. Well, the Knights are already in homeless territory for America. And we really don't have any answer yet in terms of troops. We probably need to get a few more hoplites to hold Knossos for the future. What do you think they're gonna vote for the Congress actually? What's gonna be the main proposals?
Oh, I don't know how it's called in English, so.
Tell it in Russian.
We'll see.
Say in Russian. What's gonna happen in the Congress?
I don't really remember how they call it. Okay, we'll see. I can't make predictions. Okay.
Okay. I bet it's gonna be.
I can read it in Russia when they appeared, but.
Okay. I bet it's going to be trade routes for city-states. I think so.
Trade routes for city-states.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And maybe
it's face protection.
Maybe, yeah. There might be diplomatic points as well. We'll see if someone tries to snatch those for the quick victory.
Does diplomatic points can appear in First Congress?
Now they can. Just brand new.
It's CPL mode. Okay.
Yeah, it's with the mod it can. Yeah.
Check this. It's easy with knights. Yes, everything is easy when you have
Baltimore next turn. Now the capital's also under siege.
Nice. And total disaster for Greek, and he's gonna lose his campus anyways.
Well, Greek is getting chariots up, so maybe he's going to go knights himself to defend.
Do he have any gold?
I mean, he's getting some gold from his cities, right? He's not that much, but.
Oh, it's plus 10. No, it's bad.
Bad, yeah.
And Scotland, another plus 10.
Oof. But at this point, Russia has like 75% of the map under their control.
Oh, and America haven't gold at all. So they have plus 46 and America have minus. For the team. Okay, and Russia team, so Scythia have a lot of troops and it's plus 11. And Russia have plus 63. It's Russian income is bigger than a whole France team income. It's that. I don't think we should check more because we don't need it. And Laventa still survives. How is it possible?
I don't know. Maybe they chose to be nice to Laventa. Laventa is going to be praying the gods a lot to stay alive. There's actually a Dark Age. Did you notice for Scythia here? So Dagger chose to go for Dark Age.
for Scythia. Wow.
And
And
there's...
he used extra 5 attack for his
Yeah, I think so.
knights. So, okay, I choose A. Or
Okay,
the...
I choose B.
no. No, we have to choose the same? Or I don't know.
No,
How
wait.
should we vote?
You vote for A for everything, I vote for B for everything.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
So A for holy sites. Oh, diplomatic victory.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
I vote for myself.
Me too. I'm going to lose my 1 point. Oh, sorry for the noise, just give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, is it better now?
It was fine before.
Oh, okay, I thought there was a bit of noise.
No.
I see a wonder. Look at the wonders being built. Chichen Itza, Oracle for Russia. He's having fun. Stonehenge as well.
Chichen Itza was built. Wow.
It's
Why?
it's being built.
Who doing it?
Odin
Who's making?
on Russia.
Odin. Why? Why do we make Odin?
Oh, Baltimore just fell down.
No, it was the best.
Poor Baltimore.
And this caravan extra gold is fighting for his life. He survived that.
Yeah,
Now
he's
info
going.
CH. Now he's surviving Baltimore CH. Wow, it's like luckiest trader I've ever seen. And he's going through the encampment. Yes, next turn.
Yeah, I think so.
It won't be raised. Wow, maybe he can deliver some good stuff.
He's going to lose it to loyalty in 3 turns. Baltimore.
Yeah. Oh, you have to raise it. Or maybe...
Maybe he's going to just let it flip and take it back again later. I mean, he's got enough troops.
Is it allowed to leave the city without raising or capturing it?
Oh, no, you have to choose capture or raise.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he can just skip few turns and raise it later, but you have to choose now, so okay. And the third ram coming, yeah.
We got 1 crossbow for America, so he managed to reach crossbows somehow. But
well, it's like 59th turn. You can
but he
crossbow anyway. Yeah, he have great capital. It's like 4.5 science. And, he has some more. How much he have now? Oh wow! Wow, that's 6, and Russia have 124, 76, 73 for Canada. Oh, for Canada, for Australia. And
you already wish Canada was playing, right?
Yes.
Is it because you know I'm Canadian and you're trying to like?
I don't know. Seriously, wow. I didn't know that. And Robert have only 80. Well, it's gonna be some airplanes from Russia. I don't think they need Cossacks. Just some planes.
Yeah, I guess so. Oof,
And,
the walls go down so quickly.
Well, knights go down as quickly as well, but there are many knights and wall is only 1. Baltimore didn't raise it, so he kept him.
He kept Baltimore.
And Magnus, wow.
I think he put Magnus for the loyalty, probably.
Maybe yes. But it's gonna fall anyway.
Yeah, he saved 1 more turn on it. He needs to get the monument, most likely.
Where's all the knights? Do he lost all the knights already? Ah, no, there's in Baltimore too.
No, there's 1 in Baltimore, 2 in Baltimore. He lost only 1.
Management.
He lost 1 knight. The crossbow killed 1 knight.
Well, he have to make suicidal attacks for his capital, because...
Yeah. But does he have enough? Like, to take it this...
He have enough, but... maybe he can't. Homeless.
Homeless
Yeah.
is still motivated. Looks like it. Homeless is the one playing America right now. He's under threat of dying next turn. Well, it was a really interesting game to watch. Really, we learned that even though you are an American continent, you can still push him if you have the good bonuses like Scythia has.
It was easy to defend with America. You just making a lot of archers and non-Scythian horses can survive.
But
A
the
lot of
fact that
archers, maybe some encampment with walls, easy.
the fact that Georgia lost a general early as well was a huge blow to their strategy, because without a general, it was impossible to defend his position.
Okay, he's typing he shouldn't let Georgia his general. Well, maybe yes, maybe it help, but in fact he have no any units, and saying now he should make shouldn't give Greece. Oh no, to Georgia his general. Make no any point. Yeah, Baltimore. Oh no, it's not Baltimore. It's
Yeah, now it's the capital. Civfr destroying Homeless. He's about to lose it. The game is getting to an end. What could the Russian have done better actually? Like, did they make any mistakes this game? Like, what do you think they should have done?
American?
No, the Russian players.
Oh,
Russian team.
They did fine.
They did fine.
I don't know. Well, they are going for airplanes for Russia, and what does other members of team doing? It doesn't matter, because they only need to make some gold. Maybe they should make a lot of cities to find aluminium. They didn't see it yet. Where's aluminium? Do they have any?
Oh,
it will
let's
be
use
fun
that
if
search
all the
function.
Aluminium. It will be fun if aluminium only in Scotland.
Okay, there's 12 aluminium tiles. There's one in Russia, one south of Levanta.
Well, one in Russia is enough.
Yeah. There's actually going to be one in France and two in Australia, so yeah, they have a lot.
Poor Georgia.
Oh yeah, he's still on 2 cities. He's holding up. I mean, he did defend well from his position. Even though he lost a city, he managed to get the line of Civfr, some archers behind this. But a good defense is not enough to win the game, unfortunately.
Well, it's a random map. It's hard to guess where you will be, and it's not really good to play random maps for tournaments, I guess.
I do think the map was maybe slightly to the advantage of the Russian team, just because of the amount of
It was.
Yeah,
Not slightly. They have all the city-states.
Yeah, all the city-states, a lot of room.
It's a lot of gold for the team, you know. You make one. It's like. You make one and you have 4 gold, and it's for a team. It's like 16, and it's 3 golden city-states, and it's 16 for 3. It's a lot of money. It's like
good game, Homeless.
It's 72 gold per turn, yes, for not 72.
Yeah, something like that. I never checked the actual numbers.
12 на 4. It's 48. 48 gold for the team from 3 golden city-states. It's a lot. And they keep getting it. They have early Muscat. So the enemy team can't have any gold. And which the second city-states? Oh, they had Lisbon. Okay.
Lisbon is about to... Well, he's not dying, actually. He doesn't have a ram. He doesn't have knights to kill it.
It's fine. Well, we can say Lisbon is stronger than America. Go, Porto.
Well, America's gone. So this right from now on, it's going to be a 3 versus 4. But Georgia barely counts. He's on 2 cities, so it's basically a 2 against 4. Very tough position for the Civfr team. But it looks like they
Check
want to
Russia.
keep going.
It have only 2 archers to defend.
Well, that's all he needs,
Wow.
really. I mean, he doesn't need anything else.
Well, Greece have no any units as well.
He does not have enough, I think. But I think he's going to make a few. He's moving Magnus to Knossos, so he might be able to chop another forest there.
It's only 1 forest. Oh no.
Oh no.
It's dead.
That was his only knight as well. It's kind of an important unit.
It's a lot of horse archers. It's really useful. Can kill anything. Leventa attacking Tver. Why? Why
Yeah.
you do this, Leventa?
No, Leventa, what are you
I
doing?
think this was a bad decision. GG VP and it's end. Wow.
So turn 62, concede from Civfr. Thank you for the cast. It was so fun talking to you.
Oh yeah, thanks. It was good experience for me. Not
Yeah.
usually talking
Next
English
time,
with someone.
next time I'll let you do in Russian if you want, so everybody can
Oh.
see.
No, it's fine. It's fine. We have our own fun.
Yeah. If you want, do you want me to?
GG.
GG. How was it?
GG, guys.
Oh, it's okay.
Was it hard for
They
Odin to
fucked up
play
a lot.
do
They
not-
didn't take the general, and it was easy after that.
GG guys, well played.
Yeah, GG.
GG.
You should have chopped for general or redo the project fast.
Odin,
GG guys.
he didn't chop for general to let Georgia take
Yeah.
the general.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And-
that made me so fucked because with the general, I could have defended there. I think.
I think so.
For-
No, your
Scythia.
encampment was too late. I think you can't get it.
I
Was that-
could
I
have.
was ready. I have already built
I
it,
had.
so I can take second one.
Yeah, I was able to take also the second one, but Georgia was on 1 versus 2, so I didn't chop for it.
Слушай, знаешь, что переписку пишет? Да Ярок 2 конями убил город Грека на 54-м
Так и было.
What?
Это жесть
Да,
вообще.
да, это
Oh.
очень жестко.
They
Это я не
discussing
знаю,
that
как...
Corinthus when 2 horses killed Corinth.
Oh yeah.
It was fun.
Corinth was done
yeah.
54 turn
How many
by 2 horse.
how many horses did you add? Because like you was producing them like there was no horses cost, you know?
Самое интересное, до Герка еще столько рубить
Yeah,
всего
in
можно.
the Russian
I cannot
capital.
tell you a secret. It's Russia have 4 horses in capital.
Wow. I was like, I kill 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, only 5 more coming. I couldn't follow the production. I had not enough horses.
They was lucky a bit.
I could make much more though.
Yeah.
At one point, I stopped making.
Ну, вообще, карта не очень честная была, хочу сразу сказать.
Почему?
Ну, она
Also-
как в первой игре у нас была. У вас 2/3, у них 1/3.
Да
I
посмотри на
think-
Грузию, на территорию. Да ладно, это просто мы Грузию зажали.
I think it
Ну,
was
смотри, у вас у русского половина
Пельмени,
карты.
кикните кто-то, че он тут нам мешает
Какая
общаться?
половина?
Hey, kick out this guy. He's not from the stream.
Also, I think I was a bit unlucky
Да
to
не,
be close
американец,
to
мне кажется,
Scythia.
плохо сыграл просто. Он
Because,
мог бы лучше.
If that was
Нахуй ему
any
нужна была
other
эта
than
Артемида в
Scythia,
один
it could
год.
have been really fine.
Well, I think he was a bit greedy. He shouldn't make that 4 city. He
Yeah.
should stay at 3 and have better
Смотрите,
archers. And,
Артемида
you
топ
shouldn't. You should
просто.
pick Victor, second
Yeah,
governor, instead of boosting.
Ну смотри,
Magnus
за
level
Артемиду он не забрал гена, не забрал.
Он
I
не
was
забрал
thinking-
гена не из Артемиды.
I was thinking I would have time
О,
to
Не,
take
когда он
Victor
построил,
after
смотри, если
with
бы я
the
рубил,
governor
я бы
place.
мог... И Слей мог второго теоретически забрать.
Can we have a talk, guys? Здесь я был. Ребята, пожалуйста, дайте интервью провести. Чего вы пристали к людям?
Качка
Ну,
интервью,
разговариваем.
все, мне не мешай.
Ничего себе, качка, все, короче, это, да?
Да, все уже, ребят. Okay, explain please your strategy, America.
What?
Why you lose?
Why you lose? Why was you so greedy? Why
Pourquoi
that?
c'est nul?
I was thinking I would take the general and I would be able to hold the city and shop for the governor place to have Victor on the city, but badly I couldn't.
Well, he got greedy on
but you
cities.
have a
On Chicago, he's
super good
talking about.
start. You can. I don't think it's Artemis pay off itself. You could have a lot of settlers. You can have 3 settlers and fast generals, maybe 2.
Il a pas tort.
Yeah, but
No, Artemis it's like 900 production. You can manage a lot of stuff for 900.
yeah, but since we was really close
Oh.
with Greece and
It's not 900, it's
Not
like...
90, it's 90. Okay, yes, it's.
with Greece, I was thinking like the only one who could push me that was Scythia, and when I saw you, I was already I had already started to go for Artemis, so it was a bit late, and badly I couldn't manage to defend there. But yeah, if that was any other civ, that could have been a really huge start.
Yeah, if it was
Huge
Russia,
start?
Australia.
Who has huge start?
It's a bit unlucky. You have Scythia as your neighbor.
Yeah, because that was the only civ that could kill me, I think, with the +5 bonus on the
Подожди.
unit that get hurt.
Я правильно
Since I
понимаю, он
But you
говорит,
have
что у
all
него...
the time +5.
Ну, у него, он говорит, что ему чуть-чуть не повезло, потому что у него был сосед Скифия. Если бы была любая другая нация, то все было бы нормально.
Но
Он
я
рассчитывал
понимаю, о чем
задефаться с
говорит.
+5. Ну, я не пойму.
Ну, вообще, я считаю, что Артемида топовая была, он мог спокойно
Ну,
Гена
Артемида, нормальная. Вот 3-й посел был лишний. То есть
Первый
надо было в
город он вообще говно поставил, там просто ничего нету. Надо было ставить на корову слева и 3-м поселом идти подселять скифа. И с кучей луков там вообще изи бы этот скиф
Да,
разбирал.
согласен.
С миллионом луков геном там, я тебе говорю, вот, ты, Герок, ну, как бы не хочу
Я
ничего говорить, но я бы тебя там
Не,
похоронил.
ну
на
Амир
Амире.
плохо
Я тебе
сыграл.
слово
я
даю.
Не,
тебе
а
говорю,
дефать
я
был
сразу-
надефал, но он не продавил бы его точно.
Вот, да он бы тебя бы загнал бы в горы вот туда и
Одна
сидел бы
клетка.
фермил.
Also,
В том-то
I
и дело, у
was
него есть территория до Герка, вверх территории куча.
Стоп.
Он пошел бы вверх селиться.
Пельмень, ты меня удалил с друзей, нет?
Все,
Нет, ты же
ребята,
построил
дайте
пять.
рассказать Америке. Ну что ж, давай.
I
That's
was
your
killing a lot of unit, but I never had the first move. Like every unit I killed was on the middle of the move. I got a really bad connection.
What was funny
Like,
was when the units were healing the horses as well sometimes.
Yeah, like the graphic that shows the prediction of damage was showing me escaping with 1 HP and killing him. So I was like, what the fuck, man? And
Are you playing 2D or 3D?
3D.
Oh.
Герок, оказывается, фасткликер у нас.
Try to use 2D mode for wars. Maybe it helps you a bit.
I didn't use 2D mode. So.
Oh, so you was both in 3D and you managed
Yeah,
to...
but I had no problem before, but now I got a shitty connection, and since the host was, I think, more close to you than me with my shitty connection, I couldn't do.
Who was the host? Slay, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Slay,
so
I think.
you're closer to Slay.
Okay,
He's,
but
Because Герок
Slay, я
там...
забыл, ты где?
for watching YouTube video, I
Стоим.
watch them in 400 ATP maximum, So it's not a great connection.
Это сейчас
Anyways,
пошли
GG to
отмазки.
you guys. You did a great game.
And you. Thanks for game, guy.
Yeah.
What city state did you add on your back?
Everything. They had everything.
Oh, They had all city-states.
The map was a little bit in favor of Russia overall, I would say, but they had what? Mohenjo, Muscat, Antioch, Nazca, Kabul.
Oh yeah, Kabul so fucking OP.
Kabul
И
was
Новоселье.
it wasn't loyal. It's just
Yeah.
free.
But
Yeah, Kabul have no friends.
When you have the
by its own.
possibility to take Kabul for defing, it's really OP on Archer because they just level up really easily on the city and camp.
Yes, Kabul is a great city, but they didn't make friends with Kabul.
Yeah. I would have see Kabul
Of course.
if they. Anyway, GG boy.
GG.
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 ГГ.
Хе-хе. Пока всем.
Well, for everyone watching, pour tout le monde qui regarde, thank you for tuning in for the game. So that was Russia against France for the CTL round 1. It was a very interesting game overall. I would say one of the nicest games that was played in the tournament so far. Russia did a convincing victory. Military-wise, they completely killed America, almost killed Georgia. There was no... I think the highlights were really the Artemis Temple play and the war happening on the American side. So if you want to rewatch that, I'll maybe post the timestamps. Other than that, very well played from both teams. I think, yes, the map was a little bit of the Russian advantage, but there was still a way for Civfr to take over the map depending on how they played as well. If you do have comments, put it in the comments. Do everything you need, and otherwise, well, thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.